This is the Drive-By Night Show. We are a drive-around call-in talk show. We do it for 3 hours every Thursday on Tick-Tock. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. There's a phone number right there, 402-853-8436. The phone line is open, and people will just start calling, and we'll see what happens. This is the 10th official week that I've been doing this, and I can't believe I've made it to 10 weeks here, but I'm super stoked about it, and hopefully we can do this for 10 more, and then 10 more, and who knows? We'll just do this for a long time because it's a lot of fun. If this is your first time seeing the show, just call in, and it's the easiest way to find out what it's all about. The only rule that there is on the show is just be cool. Other than that, we can talk about whatever you want. I really don't care. If you're curious about watching past episodes to see what those are about, you can find them at YouTube at All the Rides. If you prefer to listen to the show in podcast form, go to your favorite provider and just search Drive-By Night Show, and it'll pop up. So always takes a couple of minutes for the first call to come through, and as I say it, that first call is just on here. We got Texas on the line. Drive-By Night Show, how are you? Oh, and Texas just didn't want any of that. They're just like, well, I got to see if this is real, and then they just hung up. Okay, we got Illinois giving it a try. Drive-By Night Show, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. This is Basketball Kid.
Hey, buddy, how are you doing tonight, man?
Not too good, actually.
Oh, what happened?
No, I'm just in my feelings, I'm just lonely and shit.
Okay, I hear you. It's been tough for a lot of people right now. Our world's kind of been disrupted, and we've been taken away from our friends, and we're all feeling it a little bit right now, honestly. So I understand.
Mm-hmm.
What you got hopes though? Like, are you thinking, like, you know what, that this is going to be? Is it like a COVID thing that's getting you down, or is it something else?
It's not really COVID. It's just like school and pressure and everything. Like, everyone's like, oh, you have online school, you can cheat and everything, but it's not like cheating. That's the point. It's just how we learn.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. So people are like, oh, this is cool. We can like cheat because we don't have to go to a real class. But you're like, but that's not cool either, right?
Yeah.
At least for you.
I mean, like, everyone's like, oh my god, our education system's so messed up, but it's not like the education system. It's more just like us not having the abilities to learn, and then like the more like we sleep in bed, like when you do work from home, like you don't want to go back to work. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. You're honestly right there. I worked at home personally like years ago before COVID even happened, and it does change the way that you do things, because you don't have to get up and you don't have to get dressed. You don't have to take a shower. You don't have to put out. You don't have to put out any effort to like start your day. You just roll out of bed and you jump in front of a laptop, but it doesn't make you like ready to ready to be there and get stuff done. You're just like, oh, okay, I can just sit here and do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that like sets you up to like fail, honestly, like during the day, because you're starting off like kind of lazy and half out of it, and you never seem to like get going. So I hear what you're saying, man. I really do.
Yeah. I don't know. I would say like there's no motivation, but like obviously you want to get grades, but it's just, I don't know what about it. It's just you just don't want to do it anymore,
Yeah, for real. When's like summer break coming up?
May 19th.
Okay, so you got about 2 months, and then you know what? Next year's going to be different. It'll be better. It'll be back closer to what it was before, I feel like. So get through these next couple of months, and I feel like it'll be better next year.
All right, thank you.
All right, man. Well, it was good talking with you. Hope you're feeling better.
Thank you.
All right,
appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll see you, man. Take care.
All right, take care.
All right. So there you go. It's interesting to think about, though, because it's like really when you just wake up and you take a shower and you put on clothes and you go to a job, you get there and you're like, okay, it's ready to work. And now that's kind of been taken from us in certain ways, or school, and we just wake up and there we are. And it's like you can't get yourself really physically or mentally as ready as you did before. And it does. I think it's messing with a lot of people's minds right now, and we're trying to find like that motivation to do a good job and to care and to try. And yeah, it's been tough. Okay, we got California on the line. Drive by Night Show. How are you?
Hi.
Hey, how's it going tonight? Hello.
Good.
Good. What are you up to? Hello. California.
Hi.
Did I lose you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anything on your mind tonight?
Your dick.
Oh, that's a good thing to have on your mind. What was that? Like, come out and say it. Like, don't just sit there and don't say anything and then say that. I don't know. Like, whatever. See you later. Thanks for calling. Let's see. Trying to get caught up with the chat here a little bit. I just pulled over. It says, I would call, but it costs too much as I'm from England. Well, that would be great if you would, but I completely understand. Someone's saying, can't wait for May either, man. Yeah, I bet there's a lot of people ready for May out there. Someone's saying, have you got your first part of the vaccine yet? The answer for me is no. It's not. I'm in that group or whatever. It's not ready for me yet. I think here they just started doing 63 and older, so got to wait a little bit longer. Someone saying, ask for help if you need it. And absolutely. And that's, I don't think he was asking for serious help when he called, but we're all feeling it right now. So there's nothing wrong with asking for help or just someone to listen to you for a little bit. I'm getting asked my thoughts on chicken nuggets. What happened to the spicy chicken nuggets? Are those gone already? I saw those for a little bit, and then now I haven't seen them around anymore. But I'll eat a chicken nugget. There's nothing wrong with that. I guess a better question is, what's the preferred sauce to get with the chicken nuggets? That's the question here. Someone saying howdy, right back at you. Someone saying, have any advice to get out of an abusive household? Talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to people real close to you, that can actually help you and give you a place to go, and listen to you or come over if you need anyone. So I would advise, talk to people close with you, and see where they come out on it. Question says, are you a lesbian by any chance? The answer to that is no. We got California, different California on the line. Drive by Night Show. How are you?
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. How are you tonight?
What?
How are you tonight?
Tonight? It's better to say.
Yeah, okay. Sounds amazing. You keep on doing you.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. I don't know what's going on there. So we're last two calls have not been that cool. So there you go. Someone's saying, how's the show going? Well, there you go. If you just heard the last two calls, you'll see it's not going the greatest right now, but we're hanging in there. We're positive. We're going to get some good calls coming in here, and everything is going to be okay. But it's kind of a good sign when you get calls like that, because it's more than likely people that have never seen the show before. It's popping up on their live For You page or whatever. So it's getting traction. It's getting eyes on it, but you kind of just got to get through a few of those. It's okay. It's just life. Boy, California, we're trending in California tonight. Here's the third California call in a row. Drive by Night Show. How are you? Hello.
Good.
Hey, good. What's going on tonight? California. Did I lose you? California. Going once. Going twice.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, man?
Not much. What's up with you?
Nothing. I'm just waiting to get out of jail.
Oh, for real? You're in jail tonight and calling from there?
You know what?
You said you're waiting to get out of jail? Did I hear you correctly?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a phone inside jail, a cell phone?
Yeah, I snuck it in.
Okay. So out of all the things you can do by sneaking a phone into jail, you decided to watch my show and call me, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So what's been going on? What's a day-to-day life in jail for you like?
Just keep doing shit, you know.
Okay. Wait, how much longer till they let you out? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. How much longer do you have to be in there?
I got a life sentence.
Oh. So you a really long time then. So when you called initially, though, you said you were waiting to get out of jail.
Oh shit, the guard's coming. I gotta go.
Okay. All right, man. Be safe.
All right.
Okay. We are striking out in California tonight. That's 3 California calls in a row. 3 bad California calls in a row. So California, you got to make up for this. Somebody from California has to call in and set this right. Okay, we got Arkansas on the line here. Hopefully they're better than California has been. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right tonight. Thank you so much for calling.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
You didn't answer my call a while ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't answer every call. I apologize for that. But we're here now. What would you like to talk about?
I was just trying to talk about some other stuff.
Okay.
If you would just call me at 501-304-3449.
You want me to call you at that number?
Yes.
When would you like me to call you at that number?
Right now?
Right now. Okay. Well, let me hang up real quick and then I'll call you right back. Okay.
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 Bye.
We'll see you. Okay. I don't know what's going on. What's in the water tonight, people? What's everyone drinking out there? That's happening here. Okay, so here we go. Back to the chat. It says, the thing is, I really don't have any of both. My mom passed and my dad is the one hurting me. Okay, do you got any friends? You got to have somebody close to you that you can trust that's nearby. Okay. I don't know what's going on. We are just getting creamed from California here tonight. That was the guy back serving a life sentence trying to call me back, and I don't want to talk to him. So let's see. The chat is saying, talk to your friends. Yes, thank you, chat. That's what I feel. Somebody nearby. I'm too far away from you to help you. I'm sorry. Saying LOL, they get spooked when you answer. Some people do. I don't think they expect anybody to actually answer. The chat's asking, are you okay? All right. All right. We're going back to the man serving the life sentence in jail. What's going on, man?
Hello.
You still doing time?
Yep.
Okay. What's on your mind tonight, sir?
Just trying to break out.
Okay, that you got a plan in effect, or what you got?
All right. All right. My plan is kind of like El Chapo.
Okay,
What you got? All right.
tell me more.
You know, take the fucking hoe.
Okay. All right, wait. I can't do this anymore tonight here. Sorry, California. Have a great time in jail, prison, the rest of your life. Chat's asking, are you an Uber? Yes, you can look at a lot of my Uber videos on TikTok to see some very fun rides with drunk people. A lot of them. Someone saying all the rides. Yes, thank you so much. Someone saying, I'm from Omaha too. Here you go 402. Someone said, I just called you restricted number. Yeah, I blocked all of those last week, so I can't let those go through. People got out of hand with private numbers, and you know, I gotta have a number to block if you're just gonna be a dick. So I'm sorry about that. Somebody says, tell a teacher. I like that. And back to the person, yes, just somebody, you know, somebody that you can trust and that's close to you and can get you some help. Someone saying a lifer on the line. You are really getting the audience. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but there you go. Someone saying I want to sign up for Uber, but I'm not 21. LOL. Well, it'll probably still be here by the time you're 21. Oh, in August you're turning 21. Okay, yeah. Sign up. You know, give it a shot. You'll know as long as you try it. The chat is chanting El Chapo now a couple of times. Washington State here, Texas here, and then now we're caught up. There's a question that says, no, we already answered that. Okay, we're caught up, guys. Phone line is open. It's been an interesting beginning of the show. We've had California call in a few times and not offer much at all. And then some kid in Arkansas called me and wanted me to call him back. I don't know. We got Illinois on the line. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great tonight. What's going on?
What's the number for?
Well, this is a call-in talk show that I do every week on TikTok from 8 to 11 o'clock. So it's just really there for anybody to call and just have a conversation and talk about whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to talk about something tonight?
Honestly, I'm just lacking motivation for school.
Okay, totally. And you know what? There was a guy that called about 15 minutes ago, and he was in the exact same place, and he's just saying it's just got him down, and it's not the same as going into school, you know, doing it remote at home, and he's just not feeling it. He's not motivated, doesn't care about it, and you know, I think a lot of people are feeling that way right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what boat I'm in right now.
Yeah, seriously. Are you texting with your friends or talking with your friends like you know what I mean? You got people to talk with and just at least feel better together or feel worse together, you know what I mean?
Yes, I have people to talk to, and then it's just getting hard to get out of bed sometimes because school's just on a computer for 7 hours straight.
Seriously. So what I'm hoping is, it sounds like there's about 2 months left, and what I'm hoping is, you know, next year starts in the fall and whatever, that it just kind of goes back to at least maybe not every day, but you can get more in-person classes just to be around people and just start to feel more of a community, you know?
Yeah.
So
also,
go ahead.
I'm lacking what's it called? Confidence in myself a lot.
Okay. How so?
I don't know. Sometimes I'm getting bullied for being so tall or being more muscular because I work out a lot.
Okay. I hear you. I mean, that happens. It's the easiest thing for people to pick on is the physical appearance, you know? So it's that's where bullies go first, because that's just, they're weak-minded people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They're simpletons. So but what do you mean about your conscience not having it lately?
My confidence?
Oh, confidence. I'm sorry. I thought I heard
No, it's okay.
I thought I heard you say conscience. Yeah. I get it, you know, and confidence is a hard thing because it's like it takes a while to build up, and then if somebody starts to break it down, you know, it can get to you after a while. But you know what? It's just like it's a hard thing to learn, but once you like learn just to not care about what other people think, it's like the most freeing thing that you could ever have happen to you, you know?
Yes. Okay.
So seriously, it's just like, you know what? Everyone's got their own things going on with themselves, and we put too much pressure on what other people think about us or what we think other people have going on in their lives, and we really just need to, you know, be good to ourselves and think highly of ourselves and just not care about what other people think, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do, but you know,
Yeah.
it's like if somebody wants to be that petty and make fun of you for the, you know, the way you look, then it's somebody you don't want to know anyway.
Okay, thank you.
All
I
right.
really helped hearing it from someone else.
All right, right on. Well, I have a good night, and hopefully you can get back to school and you know, find motivation.
Yeah.
All right, take
Thank
care.
you.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
bet.
you too.
Bye. Okay, there you go. So it's a you know, a little bullying issue there, which I can't stand. I think all of us at some point in our life have encountered a bully, you know, whether it's been physical or verbal. And you just can't give them the credit of the time of the day because then they just keep doing it. All right, California, this is the 4th California here. Make this right. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
You fucking smell like shit, bitch.
Thanks, man. You're cool, dude. All right, California, man. California. Well, what's going on here? That's four in a row, California. What's going on, California? Well, you got nothing better to do in California than call a guy in Nebraska? Screw you. Massachusetts is on the line. Drive By Night Show. How are you?
What the fuck, Doris?
Yeah! 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 Boy, man, what you guys out there? You guys got to fix this. Somebody's got to fix this. We're either getting like people depressed from being in school or not being in school, or we're just getting losers. And so I don't know what's going on here. All right, I'm gonna try and get back to the chat here because it seems to be a lot more reasonable. Drive By Night Show. How are you?
How are you doing, Daddy?
I'm doing amazing. How are you tonight?
I'm okay. I'm just like looking for a sugar daddy.
Oh, you're looking for a sugar daddy. Well,
Yes.
I've got about $83 in my bank account. Is that enough?
Oh no.
I didn't think so. And you know, I wish I had more to offer you if that's what you're looking for, but I don't know. Hey, but you know what?
Shut the fuck up, you faggot queer.
Oh, jeez, man, that was more California. California's just getting blocked left and right. Why are you going there? Hey, tough guy. Yeah, look how tough I am. Like I care about your words, dude. Jeez, get a life. Yeah. Well, calling in with the rouge of a sugar daddy and her silly little boy toy in the background, waiting to give that one out. Well, you got me, man. Ooh, you're so good, man. You got me. And we got Massachusetts on the line. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
Good.
Great.
What's up?
No, not much, man. What's going on with you tonight?
I've been hearing all the trash talkers.
What's going on? What's going on out there tonight? Like,
I know.
what's in the water? You know.
Some people are crazy.
Some people are crazy, but I'm just like, you know what, man? Like, I live in the middle of Nebraska, so it's like, you know, we're always told that, like, oh man, the East Coast and the West Coast, that's where it's at, man. California's so cool and this and that. And I lived in California, but it's like, you really got nothing better to do in California to just call some guy sitting in his car in Nebraska and then, you know, say that crap?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, there we go.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Never mind.
What's on your mind tonight?
Nothing much. I've just been going in and out of the live.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's been a weird show, man. 25 minutes in, and I don't know what's going on. I've blocked like 6 phone numbers already tonight.
Yeah, I was there a week ago, or last Thursday.
Yeah. I remember you, man. I think this is your 3rd week in a row at this point.
I don't know. It's a good show though. I mean,
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you bailing me out from all that garbage that was just going on here.
Yeah, those people are wild.
I know, man. It's just like, I don't know.
Don't predict it to stop though, because they'll like create new numbers and crap.
And that's fine. If somebody really wants to create a new number to call me back and say that again, like, knock yourself out, you know. But it's just like, I don't know. I just thought people had better things to do with their time, but apparently not.
I know, some people just out of control.
Yeah, for sure. Well, there you go. Well, you got any content tonight?
No, nothing much.
All right, man.
Here, Massachusetts.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. There's nothing going on around here either, you know. So.
It's like the weather and crap in March, you know, it's all raining and shit.
Yeah, and it's the conversation too, because, you know, nobody's got anything else to talk about, so.
Well,
you know, good old small talk.
It's true.
All right, well, phone is blowing up on me now. Do I dare try somebody else out here?
Yeah, test someone else out.
All right, man. Let's see. We got Maine. I don't think I've ever taken a call from Maine. So
Portland.
I'll try it. I'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, see you, man. Drive by Night Show. How are you?
Hi. My wife gave me this number.
Okay. What did she tell you to do with it?
She said that you would fuck her while I watched.
Yeah, for sure, man. Jeez, dude. I think this tonight, like, I gotta be getting like a heavy reach tonight, because I haven't gotten this spammed in the first half hour ever. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. It's all at my expense, more or less. So as long as everyone's getting a kick out of this, you know, just keep calling the numbers. Ohio's been trying here hard for the last 5 minutes, so let's give them a shot. Drive by Night Show, how are you? Oh, Ohio didn't want any of that. They just hung up. Okay, well, here's Ohio again. Drive by Night Show, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right tonight. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Just chilling out. Seeing you live on TikTok.
Okay. Cool. I appreciate it. Is this your first time seeing the show?
Yes, it is.
All right, on. Well, it's been an interesting show tonight. I usually just call, just drive around, just take phone calls and just have conversations with people. But tonight, everyone's just wanted to throw in the prank calls, or say some pretty stupid stuff to me. So I don't know.
Oh, really? That's smart.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. What's on your mind tonight?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, just chilling. Nothing going on.
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
All right. Well, good.
Yeah.
Good enough. I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate the phone call.
You're welcome.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
Thank you. See ya. Hey, he didn't have much to say, but at least he was nice about it, Okay, try and get caught back up with the chat. And then Maine. Well, what do you think the chances of Maine, someone in Maine calling back after that guy with altruistic intentions? I don't think so, Maine. I think Maine is blocked for the evening here. Someone saying Connecticut here. Someone saying, what is the secret to life would you say? Oh boy, well that's going to take some time. In the meantime, though, we got Michigan on the line. Drive by Night Show. How are you? Is that it? You good? No, not good at all. You good? You got any more? There we go. A little more. You got any more? Get it all out. You got to get it all out. There you go. You can't keep that stuff bottled in. It's not good. You got to get it all out. Come on. Give me some more.
Yo, shut up.
Yeah. Okay. hey, this one's one for the books tonight. Let me tell you. Someone in the chat saying, have my vaccine, I'll get a plastic divider, wear a mask, and have my immune system. Don't need to worry about COVID. Someone saying, where's your mask and plastic divider? Well, my mask is here. I haven't given a ride in a year, so I haven't needed a plastic divider. We've got Pennsylvania on the line. Drive by Night Show, how are you? What's going on?
What's up, bro?
Not much. How are you tonight?
I'm chilling, man.
Good.
What's going on, man?
Not much. I'm just driving around, taking some phone calls tonight. All right. Why you ask me what's going on? They hang up on me. All right. Here we go. Chad is saying he's not Ubering during COVID. His videos are from pre-COVID. Thank you very much for explaining that. I really appreciate it. Someone's saying, do you consider yourself Tick-Tock famous? I don't know about that. I got like way more followers than I ever thought I was going to have, but famous, I don't think so. I think you got to get a few 100,000, 500,000, followers before that starts to happen. The chat's saying, it's truly because I've been 400 pounds, I'm 280 now, and I honestly don't care what people think. There you go. I don't care what people think. And all these people calling, guess what? I don't care what they think. They think I do. They wish I did, otherwise they wouldn't keep calling, but I really don't care. People who bully you bully because they are threatened by you and what you can do or become. Very well said. Someone's saying, it took me 28 years to master the I don't care skill. And let me tell you, it is an amazing skill to have. Everyone should work on that skill. Someone's saying, dang, California. Yeah, California is on a thin ice tonight. We got Texas on the line. Drive by Night Show, how are you?
Dude, that's crazy. I saw you live and I got in. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm glad you saw it. And I'm glad you're here. What's on your mind tonight?
Nothing, not a lot. I just saw. I just came across you live and then looked at your profile and saw you. You did some Uber work and I did some Uber work over the summer. I just did it as a part-time gig. But
yeah,
the weird thing is that I do okay. I run a grocery store, so my regular job, I pull in about 140, 150 a year, but I got a wife that likes to spend, so I needed some extra cash. But when I did my taxes this year, the Uber driving lowered my taxable income.
Isn't that interesting? There's a lot of stuff to write off when you're an Uber driver.
Yeah, I had no idea. And I didn't go into it with a strategy or whatever. I just do the easy thing and go to H&R Block or whatever. But yeah, the girl was real nice and asked all the right questions and did all the correct deductions. And I just couldn't believe, I thought I was going to have to pay some extra or something like that this last year, but no, it was good.
No, it's good because you made some money and you lowered your taxes, and it's like that's kind of a win-win right there. Now, are you Gonna keep doing Uber, or was it just kind of a thing just for a little short amount of time?
I think I will pick it up again. I haven't done it since probably November. My busy time at my full-time gig is usually around November through January. You got the holidays and the grocery business, so but I may do it again, picking up this summer or here next month. I like it. I'm in Texas, so we just started daylight savings time, and the addresses I can see till 8:30, 9 o'clock instead of getting dark at 7 o'clock.
It's true, and I've been doing a lot of like food deliveries the last year, and we it just helps having that extra hour. Even just you get into some of those neighborhoods at night, and you don't know where you are. Like nobody has their lights on. You can't read anything, and it's tough.
That's all I did was food. I never picked up passengers.
Okay.
Kind of an introvert there, which is even weird that I called your number. So.
No worries. I've enjoyed the conversation. It's just nice. Just having the Uber, the flexibility, the availability, just to it's like, hey, I got nothing to do for the next couple hours. Why don't I just go deliver a little bit of food?
Yeah, it was definitely cool, and I live in a pretty heavy populated restaurant area or whatever, and I would just park at a certain restaurant and just in the lunch hours or dinner hours and just roll with it. So I wish though I would have drove a car that has a better gas mileage or something. I was doing Uber in a Toyota Tundra. So
that'll cut into your profit margins a little bit for sure. So I hear you. It's one of those things. You gotta, gas mileage is critical when you're doing that sort of gig economy work.
Yeah, and but during the pandemic, I followed some YouTubers and stuff that were pretty good at it, made a good living at it, and were just out there grinding, And I learned how to set a bunch of default messages and stuff to copy and paste, and kind of up my customer service game a little bit. So the tips were always good,
And it does. Sometimes it just takes that little extra effort. And you'll find that the tips will start to increase. So it's cool that there is a lot of YouTubers out there with those tips and tricks and whatnot. And it's like you can just kind of go on a quick little crash course online school and basically learn how to do anything.
Yeah, that's what and I'm I'm not a tech savvy guy by far, but I taught my mother-in-law how to do it, and she's a retiree, and she's in her 70s, and she just goes and delivers food for extra cash.
Oh, that's cool. That's a lot of fun. I like teaching the little older generation certain tech tips as well. It feels good.
Awesome. Well, it's good talking to you, man. I'm glad I got through, and keep doing the lives. They're hilarious. I mean, I know you get some BS prank calls and stuff on there, but
it's all part of it. It's like you got to get a few of those, and then you get a few just regular nice conversations like this as well. So I do appreciate you though, bringing some reason and sanity in here, and have a good night.
Absolutely. You too, brother.
All right, take care. Thanks.
Bye
bye. There you go. How nice was that guy? And about when you start to give up on the world, and everyone sucks, and it's all these losers calling me. You get the nicest guy in the world calling you. We got back-to-back Texas. Don't let me down. Drive by Night Show. How are you?
Hi. So you do Uber, right?
Yes, sir.
How much money do you make? If you think I started out, how much I would make? If I work 8 hours.
How big of a city do you live in?
Well, currently I'm willing to move.
Okay.
And I'm to get in a city that has a larger gay scene.
Oh.
I'm really into homoerotic.
Okay. You think that'll increase your profits?
Yeah, it would, honestly. Like getting hookups on the side.
Yeah,
and,
like wait, do you know do you know Grinder? You use Grinder?
Of course.
So what do you think the best city then is to move in for your scheme? What a turd. All right. Sorry, Texas. Nicest guy in the world, and then a turd. So that's the way it works. All right, back to the chat. Someone's saying these people call you after the show. I don't know. I mean, the phone rings sometimes, but I just like set it in the corner and put it on silent. And I don't really care. Chat saying California really broken, LOL. They sure are. We got Pennsylvania on the line. Drive by Night Show. How are you?
Yo, hello.
Hey, how's it going tonight?
Good.
What are you up to?
Nothing. I'm just trying to get taller because I'm short.
That's cool. I don't mind that. How was your day?
It's been good.
Okay. You got big plans for the weekend?
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go to work.
Okay. Anything else?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else besides work?
Yeah. Get money.
Okay. Well, generally that's what happens when you go to work.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like a great weekend that you've got going for you. I'm jealous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
when I'm drinking lots of milk.
What are we doing with milk?
Gabby slush.
Okay. All right. Thanks for calling, Pennsylvania, and adding great content to the show. Chad is saying, I Uber drive in Indianapolis. Okay. Call me in. Tell me about your stories. Do you have a dash cam in your Uber in Indianapolis? Someone's saying it's not enjoyable. Probably the people calling, and I hope that's what they're saying. We got Louisiana on the line. Drive by Night Show. How are you? Hello. Louisiana. Going once, Louisiana. What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you?
Yeah, not much. Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. What's going on tonight?
Not much. I was just wondering. I had a couple questions. Are you a married man?
No, sir, I am not.
You're not. Okay. So maybe you can help me out. I've just been having this issue lately, right?
All right. What you got?
So like, all men get ass hair, right? Like, it's just a fact, right? But I've been trying to pick up like women lately. You know, I've been trying to like bring them home from the bar and whatnot, and I don't know how to control it. I've tried waxing, I've tried shaving, I've done everything, and it just will not go away. Like the last bitch that I just brought home called me Wookiee ass. That really does it. That does a number on a man's confidence, you know.
Yes. Yeah. Maybe.
I just wanted.
Well, I mean, you know what? I think you were just born in the wrong decade. You remember men in the 70s walking around with all sorts of chest hair and arm hair and neck hair. You know, I found that trends kind of like they're cyclical. They'll come and they'll go. So I would say wait it out another 5-10 years. You don't maybe hairy men will be back in fashion and you'll be like right at the top.
That's a fucking good way of looking at it.
I mean,
I called the suicide hotline the other night. They left me on the red.
And look, and you called me, and I'm just trying to be positive and optimistic here.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Okay.
It just hurts. I mean, like, getting called by it looks like a jungle. Like I've done everything I can do, and it just will not go away. Shave it comes back like 2 days later. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I understand. It's a nuisance, but it's as life goes. You just have to find somebody who loves you for who you are. That's the easiest advice in the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and just don't let your hose look at your ass. I mean, in the library.
I suppose. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, take care.
All
right. Should we just call it good tonight? Should we just go home? Should we just turn this thing off? Oh no, we'll do this for another 2 hours and 15 minutes. Back to the chat. It says, how much to drive me to Tecama? I don't know where that is. Someone's saying, where are you? I could say that right back. Where are you? Missouri's on the line. Drive by Night Show. How are you?
Hi.
Hello. How are you doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. And I'm just driving around taking some phone calls. What's on your mind?
Nothing much.
Okay. Just watching some Tick-Tock tonight.
Yeah, I just wanted to drop in and say hi.
Oh, that's cool. I appreciate that. I don't mind. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for saying hello.
All
right. Have a good night. Thanks. I mean, that was about as simple as it gets, but I didn't hate it. Chat is saying, do you think you would do merch? I don't know. Do you think it would work? Does anybody want any merch? Maybe that's a better question. Maybe somebody wants it. I don't know if we're quite there yet, but I wouldn't mind someday. Someone's saying, hearing it from you really helped. Thank you. You're welcome. I had a little advice earlier. Someone's saying, I'm going to try to stay focused on my own path. That's right. So, forget everyone else's path. It's your path. It's your life. Someone's saying, why you blocked me, bro? I lost connection. No, I blocked you probably for saying something you shouldn't have been saying. We got New Jersey on the line. Drive by Night Show. How are you?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not much. What's up?
Yeah, no, just saw the TikTok live. I love what you're doing. Just wanted to stop by and say hey. Hope everything's good with you and your family and everything. And keep up what you're doing.
Right on. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, have a great weekend and a great rest of your week, for sure.
You as well. Thanks for calling.
Have a good one, boss.
All right, we'll see you. Okay. I was a little suspicious of that one. I was waiting for that one to turn. And that's not that guy's fault. He seemed like a nice guy. But I've been set up here a few times tonight. And I was just waiting for that punchline. And it never came. And so thank you very much, New Jersey, for that call. That was very pleasant. We got Illinois on the line. Drive by Night Show. How are you?
Hey, man, I'm doing great. I'm doing, I just want to be a part of your show. How's it going?
It's going all right. I appreciate you wanting to be a part of the show. What's on your mind tonight?
Not much. I'm having a good night. I think I realize you can all like joke calls. I just find them hilarious. But I feel bad for you, bro.
See, it's like the double side of it, because it's like I know like people find them hilarious, and to a degree I find them hilarious as well. I just don't want it to get like to a place where I get shut down from doing this because what some jerk said on the phone. You know what I mean?
Bro, I totally get you, dude. Like, you're trying to have a positive outcome, like talk show, talk about feelings and shit, and people were just dissing on it.
No, it doesn't have to all be about feelings and positive. Like, I like jokes. I like jokes. I like goofing off and messing around, like, just as much as the next person does, It's just, if somebody call in and want to prank call and but it's when they call in and want to be a dick. That's just not cool.
Dude, I totally get you, bro.
Yeah.
I totally get you, man.
It's like nobody needs that. Just go get a life. If that's
exactly, man. Like, why are you gonna live in your mom's basement? Like, come on.
it's true. It's like real life trolls on the internet. Talking on the phone, but it's the same crap though. They hide behind a phone number. They hide behind a keyboard. It's like these people don't have the balls to like come up to you in real life and say that stuff to you, so they have to like
exactly,
hide,
man.
So I'm not worried about it. Like it doesn't threaten me in the least, because it's like I know these people don't have the balls to do anything, and you just roll with it.
Yeah, exactly, man. I actually have a big important life question to ask you.
Oh, let's go.
All right, so why my dick so fucking hard?
Yeah.
So
you couldn't resist. You couldn't resist, could you? You couldn't resist. You had to do it. And guess what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it because I think you're cool.
Thanks, dude. I think you're a massive respect for you, bro.
All right, brother.
I didn't know that one minute.
No.
Have a good night, man.
Yeah, man.
Take care.
Yeah, right? We'll see you. All right, we got Minnesota on the line. Drive by Night Show. How are you?
Hey, I just wanted to let you know you're not big and bad, and you're a fucking faggot.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Come and get it, man. Come and get it, dude. Let's see what you got, man. Yeah. The fact that you got to call somebody and say that, guess what? That doesn't mean you're bad at anything. If you have to call somebody, if you have to tell somebody that you're bad, guess what? You're not bad. Okay, we got, I'm trying to call, but it keeps going to voicemail. Well, sorry. I had to get that guy's phone call, Someone's saying, why did you send me to this live? Someone's saying, bushes are back in. Oh, I think that's good. Anyway, we got Michigan on the line. Drive by Night Show. How are you?
Good.
Hey, what's going on?
The broken window guy.
Hey man. I looked for your video, and I couldn't find anything.
I tagged you in it in the video.
Nothing showed up. Like I looked through all of my notifications, nothing was in there. I looked at my inbox, I looked at my spam. I couldn't find a tag or anything. I'm serious. Like I really looked for it. Can you send me like it in a message or try and tag me again? Because I really do want to see it.
Yeah, I'll try to tag you in comments.
All right. Try it, and I'll let you know if I don't see it again for some reason. But I don't know what happened, honestly.
Okay.
All right, give it a shot.
Okay, bye.
All right, see ya. Okay, a kid from Michigan who made a video and he wanted me to see it, and I didn't see it. Someone's saying bring back the 70s. That's right. We need hairy men and lots of hair for the 70s. Okay, we got Mississippi on the line. Drive by Night Show. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right tonight. Thanks so much for calling.
Oh yes, sir. Got a question for you.
All right, what's up?
All right, so I work in the juvenile corrections.
Okay.
And the issue, or like to get an outside opinion, and I don't know if you probably never worked in corrections before, but we deal with very violent offenders, juvenile offenders.
Okay.
But the job is to rehabilitate these children, these teens. But when they're locked up in here, there's really no what's the word I'm looking for, like repercussions for what they've done. It's more like we baby them into getting them what we want to do. So like we want them to clean their room or straighten their bed. Okay, I'll give you a piece of candy is what the only option we have if you'll clean it.
Yeah.
So what do you think in the correction system would be good to do for like consequences for their actions that they do on the inside?
I don't know. I mean, people are going to do what they're going to do. They're going to mess up. They're going to get into trouble. They're going to do bad, but candy's not a solution. It's like, yeah, you might get a tiny little thing from them in the immediate, but in the long run, they're not going to go out of their way and do anything extra for you. That's like training a dog to like go outside and go to the bathroom. The dog's
that's what we say.
The dog's still going to go take a dump in the house every now and then too, because it's a dog. It's all about respect, if you want my opinion. And it's like life is, if you give respect, you get respect. and it goes both ways, but it's like somebody on either side needs to, throw out that olive branch and be, and that's how bonds and relationships, and that's how it works with people. If somebody doesn't have respect for you, they're never going to do anything for you at all.
But what I'm saying is, like, do you think us, as in the corrections system, should, I know our goal is to rehabilitate, but just like there is in the outside world, don't you believe there should be consequences to your actions even though you're locked up?
Absolutely. It's no different. It's still a society in there. There has to be rules, and if the rules aren't followed, there's got to be certain consequences. 100%.
Okay.
So you're saying that there's not really in there?
Yeah, I'm saying that.
Wow.
100%.
Wow. See, that's never going to work. That's just never going to work. And I'm not saying you got to go get violent with people every day, to keep them in line, because that doesn't work either. We all know that. But there's got to be some consequences, or people just run all over you.
Yeah. Well, that's all I just wanted to see, an outside opinion.
All right, man. Well, it sounds unfortunate. It sounds like, I don't know where those orders come from, or where they're trickling down from. But yeah, that's like, they're not spending any time in there. They don't know what's really going on, and it's too bad that oftentimes, like, the people that really don't know, like, what's really happening are the ones that are giving out the directives and orders.
Yeah.
You gotta just go do. You just gotta go do your best job every day. But I don't know, like I said, it's like, even criminals and bad people, even if you're, like, cool with them and respectful with them, generally they'll be the same back.
Yeah.
It's,
But all right, sir. Thank you. Enjoy the show.
all right. Yeah. Thank you for the phone call. Have a good night.
Sure.
All right. We'll see you. A very interesting phone call about juvenile corrections, and I don't have all the answers, and who does? But I appreciate the conversation about it. It was really interesting to me. All right, California's trying back again. If anybody's been here from the beginning, California had 4 lousy calls. Here's number 5. Drive-by Night Show. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Great. Thank you so much for calling tonight. What's on your mind?
Not much. I called this number a few weeks ago.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It'd be your call it again. So thank you so much. What did we talk about a few weeks ago? Refresh my memory.
I was just talking about school. I mean, a lot of people talk about that on your.
It's cool. Show. It's cool. It's on a lot of people's minds. Yeah. And I feel like a couple of years ago, or a year ago, we wouldn't be talking this much about school. But I think since it's just changed so much in the last year, it's taken people a little bit out of sorts.
Yep.
So I get it. Are you? So what, you got about 2 months left, and then hopefully kind of hit the reset button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good summer.
I like it. I like it. I think it's going to be good for a lot of people to get this year and semester or whatever over with and get to the summer. I think it's going to be a relief for many, many people.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, no, for right now I'm just worried about football. I have a game tomorrow. Oh, first game of the season.
First game of the season. Interesting. So you guys are playing football in March right now.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's like,
I
mean, what does it matter? You can play football anytime, especially like you live in California. I'm sure it's, but it's still like, it's just weird because football always feels like a fall and winter type sport, not a spring sport.
Yeah, definitely. Just sucks because it's raining and pouring though.
Okay, yeah, it's tough to get your footing. What position do you play?
Center. So.
Oh, center. So you got ball. Yeah, and then, like to get that safe hike off. That's stressful when your hands are wet like that.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, we'll just go in the shotgun formation, and it's like, I don't want to be tossing this thing 5 yards behind me while it's raining.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. That's a tough day out there, but I hope it goes well for you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay, we're good. We're good. I really do. And yeah, anything else you want to say tonight?
No, not much else. Just learn about that for tomorrow. Game close around 5 o'clock.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. Good luck with it, and thank you for calling again.
Yep.
All right.
You're welcome. Bye.
We'll see you. Okay, got a little football game tomorrow. Kind of interesting playing football in March. Okay, try and get caught up with the chat. I might actually start driving around a little bit here too. Someone's saying I'm going to call and say Chipapi Moon mean. I don't know what that means. Somebody says COVID Bush. It happens. Yes, it does. T-shirts with the phone number for merch. What do you think? Drive-by night show, phone number, Thursdays. What do you think? Anybody want one of those shirts? Merch with the phone number on it. There 2 times. People are saying that. Somebody's saying, what is that sign in the background? I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody's saying, just found this. Why is that phone number up there? Up where? I still don't know what you guys are looking at or talking about. I'm confused. So somebody, chat saying, why people so hateful? Ugh. Why? Right? Like, why? But they are. And it's just people. It's the human condition, as they say. Here it says, can California numbers not call because it keeps on going to voicemail? No. I mean, California is open. It's just California hasn't been very good tonight. So I might not be jumping on. There were 4 lousy California calls in a row. So my faith in California, halfway restored by the last caller. Nice kid playing football tomorrow. Everyone else in California, though, tonight? Someone's saying... Okay, we're all caught up with the chat. Breathe for a second. Somebody's saying, buddy, looking for a sign and a phone number like it's in an episode of Dora. Okay, there you go. It's like, what are you guys talking about here with this sign and phone? What are you talking about? With all that being said, phone line is open, 402-853-8436. This is the Drive-By Night Show. If you're just joining us, maybe I'll just drive around. Find out when I drive around, I get a phone call. I do this every week on Tick-Tock from 8 to 11 p.m. Central Time. All right. I guess we're going to go back to the well with California here. Drive-By Night Show, how are you?
How are you?
I'm doing all right tonight. What's going on?
I'm just feeling a little horny.
Oh, well, so you called me.
Yeah, because you look like my type of fella.
I do. So, besides me, well, let's just say you've never seen me before, and you didn't see me tonight. Describe your type of fella, what they look like.
An older man.
Thanks.
White hair.
White hair. Okay. Just like me.
Kind of looks like a plumber.
So you're suggesting that I'm old, I have white hair, and I'm a plumber. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, exactly.
And this is the type of man that you want to have intimate relations with.
Yeah, and I actually like the ones that have 3-inch peckers, you fat bitch.
There you go, California. That's strike 5. Strike 5 for California. I was playing along with you too, you little kid. I was playing along with you. You didn't have to go there at the end, Like, what's up with that? Just play along with it, man. I didn't hate it until you had to get all, everyone wants to get tough guy tonight. You wanted to get tough guy at the end. And, whatever, dude. Just be cool. That's all that we're saying here. Be cool. Call in with your dumb prank. It wasn't even good anyway. and I need some new material. And I'm not a plumber, by the way, pal. Okay, back on the chat. It says, did you get my notification from the window? I don't know. I'm doing the show. I don't have time to look at it. Someone's saying, is you okay? I don't know. I don't know if I'm okay. But honestly, I'm just fine. This stuff just rolls off me, man. If you knew how little, how just minuscule, microscopic I cared about what anybody says to me on this phone, it would blow your mind. I just don't care. So you think you're getting under my skin? Little plumber with white hair. That kind of got under my skin. All right, we got Michigan. Drive-by Night Show. How are you?
Good. So this is the broken window guy. My name's Justin, by the way.
Okay, Justin. Okay, so I got 2 hours left in the show, and then so I can't look at my notifications until the show's over.
Yeah, no, guess what I'm doing this weekend on Sunday?
What are you doing on Sunday?
I'm going on a wild boar hunt downstate in Michigan.
Okay. Have you ever hunted wild boar before?
No, this is my first time.
First time. Have you ever eaten a wild boar?
Nope.
Okay, so these are all new experiences. Now, do you think you're gonna be the actual one that kills the boar, or will somebody else more experienced be the one doing it, do you think?
No, I hunt deer and elk and bear and stuff like that.
Okay, so you've killed animals then at some point?
Yeah, I've shot like 5 deer.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is no big deal. Are you scared of wild boars? Because they're kind of mean. They can attack you.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be my uncle, my dad, and me going. We're all going to shoot pigs.
Okay, so you got backup.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right, man. That I mean, yeah. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, they're like 400 pounds.
Oh yeah, no, they're you don't want to mess with it. Like a wild boar will, it'll hurt you.
Yeah.
If it wants to, if it can, So, be careful. How's that?
Have you ever hunted?
No, it's just not my thing. I'm just not interested in it. I don't like being outside, to be honest with you. So I'm like an indoor person.
Well, I live in northern Michigan.
Okay, and a lot of trees up there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
That's a wilderness.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's pretty. It's pretty to look at. Like I don't mind looking at it. I just don't like walking around. I like walking around on concrete more. Hello?
Okay.
All right. I'll look for your video. I promise. And if I don't find it for some reason, I'll let you know. But I'm hoping it'll be there later.
Yeah, I tagged you in the comments and I tagged you in the actual video.
That should do it then. So I'll let you know.
Okay.
All
bye.
Right, see ya. Okay, hunting wild boar. That sounds dangerous to me. Let's see. Chat is saying ain't nothing. 556 won't cure. I don't know what that means. We got Pennsylvania on the line. Drive-by Night Show. How are you? Yeah. Pennsylvania wanted none of that. Chat is saying all 9 episodes before this are on YouTube. Thank you, Chat. I appreciate that. They're at all the rides. I was going to answer that, but then they just quit ringing. Yeah, all there's 9 episodes right now of the show up on YouTube at all the rides. Okay, if you want to listen to it on a podcast form, go to your favorite provider and search Drive-by Night Show, and it's all there. In all of its beautiful glory here. We've got 13 text messages for some reason, and I don't know what's going on there. Oh, they're all from the same person, and they're not nice. So there you go. We got Florida on the line. Drive-By Night Show. How are you?
I am good, but Dad, are you? Is that you?
Yeah, man. Well, you found me.
Bro, you went to get milk like 4 years ago.
I did what 4 years ago?
You went to go get milk.
Oh, I did. And now I'm just driving around in a car talking to people on the phone. I'm sorry, but this was my true calling in life. It's no disrespect to you. I do love you, but I had to go follow my dreams and talk to people on the phone in my car. You understand, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't sound. You sound. How's your mom? How's your mom been?
She's doing good. Yeah.
She's okay.
Yeah.
She got a new love interest in her life.
No.
How have you been? How have you been these past 4 years?
I've been good.
Okay.
It's in my bed right now, just like laying down.
Okay. But things are okay. You need any money?
No.
You sure?
I'm pretty broke, Mom. Good.
Well, I was gonna ask. I mean, I was saying, do you need any money? But I was actually like, hey, I wanted you to say, yeah, I'm fine. Then I'd be like, oh, well, could you spare a couple dollars for me then? Help your old man out here. Your old man's been on tough times.
Yeah.
I mean, you do that. You're my blood. We gotta stick together here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Oh my God.
That was pretty fun. It was a fun phone call. What else you got tonight?
What else I got tonight?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
That's it.
Like, well, I'm trying to think of a joke. Hold on.
All right. Keep it sort of clean. Sort of clean.
I'll let me think of it.
Okay.
Oh my God. I haven't told that joke in like 3 years.
It's hard. I'm not very good at remembering jokes. Like, people tell them to me and then I just forget them like 5 seconds later. So I get it.
I got this joke from my dad. Right?
Oh, for me then. You got a joke. I gave you this joke. Right?
Yeah, your joke that you gave to me.
Maybe your stepdad gave you this particular joke.
Yeah, the one that got
Yeah. All right, let's hear it.
Yeah. So why did the golf man bring an extra pair of pants?
Why did the golf man bring an extra pair of pants? I don't know.
Because he got a hole in one.
There you go, man. That's pretty good. You got yourself a nice little joke there. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. We'll thank your dad. I mean me for telling you that joke. When did I tell you that joke for the first time? About 9 years ago, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Okay. Well, son.
It was a really long time ago.
Well, son, it's been nice catching up with you, but I got a show to do here. So what do you say? Yeah. What do you say we talk, maybe hang out in about 4 years from now?
All right. Yeah. All right.
Will that be cool with you?
Yes.
All right. Say hi to your mom for me.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.
That was pretty fun. I didn't hate that call at all, So there you go. We got Pennsylvania, I think, trying again. They hung up a second ago. I mean, I'm going to hang up on them. They hung up on me, I'm hanging up on them. Okay, let's see what the chat's saying. It's saying, hasn't been able to Uber for a year now, man. Yeah, I haven't done it in a year. Someone's saying that's 100% a dad joke. It really was. It wasn't that bad, though. I didn't hate it. Okay, we got Kansas calling in. Drive-By Night Show. How are you?
Hello, this is Dalton from last week.
Hey, what's up, buddy? I remember you. How are you tonight?
I'm good.
Awesome.
I'm watching you right now.
Awesome. What's going on tonight?
So, I had a fun week.
Tell me all about it.
I got my stimulus check.
Oh, Well, okay. What do you got? Big plans for it, or what are you gonna do with it?
I've already spent it. I bought a laptop.
Wow. That's a good buy, don't you think?
Yeah.
I love it.
A game.
Just for gaming, or you probably won't do much else with it than that?
Probably do actual like live streaming, like on YouTube, or
Twitch. Yeah. What? I mean, there's a lot of people out there doing that. Are you inspired by other people doing live streaming, or do you have like sort of your own ideas on how you would do it differently?
No, I actually do my own live streams. I'm on a couple of different platforms.
Okay. Well, what's your like? What's your angle? How do you approach it and go about it?
I don't know. Explain to me what you're saying.
What differentiates you from any other Twitch live streamer, gamer? Do you do something different than other people do, or are you just kind of like you're goofy? You think that's your strongest personality trait as a streamer?
I do voice impressions.
Well, let's hear one. Get like famous people. Like what?
Yes.
Who do you got? Give us one.
Oh, Peter. Oh, my God, Peter.
So it was, what's her name on Family Guy?
Lois. Griffin, yeah.
Lois, that's right. All right, give us another one.
Brian. Oh, Brian. No, hold on, I messed up. Let me... this one I haven't done in a long time. If I can do it. My name is Morgan Freeman.
Okay, that was Morgan Freeman. Very good. I like it. So on your live stream gaming show, you're playing a game. When do you find a moment to interject a voice over in an impression? Like, do you find like moments to do it, or does it just sort of happen on its own?
I just comes out whenever I want it to. Oh my God.
Okay. Awesome.
Like that one.
That's awesome. That sounds like fun. Well, if one were to want to watch you live stream, where could they find you?
YouNow.
On YouNow.
Yes.
Do you have like a certain handle, or how do we get closer?
So on YouNow, I'm under LGBT because I'm bi.
Okay, so that's your handle, LGBT.
No, that's not. I go by Staffer123 Dalton.
I see. Oh, so there are just other like sort of categories, I guess.
Yeah.
That makes
sense.
When
I get this computer, I'll be more under gaming.
Okay.
So what do you have plans for this weekend?
Painting. I'm gonna paint like a kitchen. And it's just one little thing that I know that I'm gonna be doing this weekend. That I don't know if I'm looking forward to it necessarily or not, but it's something that's just gonna happen.
Yeah, I have something to tell you. After being on your show last week, I gained 5 followers on TikTok.
There you go. That's not bad, right?
And I'm not even there to live stream yet.
I know. You got to get to your 1,000, but you know what? Every 5 helps. Throw out your TikTok again. There's new people listening tonight.
Yes.
Go for it.
So, hey, the same thing on YouNow is my TikTok.
Okay.
Or I don't know, not TikTok. Hold on. Mine is. I'm gonna leave TikTok. Where is it? So I'm gonna shout it out real fast.
All right.
Dalton Saffer 5.
Okay.
DALTON SAFFER 5.
All right. There it is.
That's my TikTok.
Dalton Saffer 5. Go follow him. Trying to get to 1,000 followers, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Wants to go live. So we want to support Dalton in this effort because Dalton is cool, and calls the show and is a nice human being, and I respect that.
I'll Mike pop in next week.
Okay, you do that, and have a good night tonight, and nice talking with you again.
So, do you only do Thursday nights, or are you going to work on doing more of the show?
Let's see how it goes. After tonight, I don't know if I'll ever do the show again. But
why?
I'm joking. I'm just joking. It's just been some crappy callers tonight. But no,
I'm not crappy.
No, the show just got instantly better once you called. Believe me.
I'm thinking about doing this when I go live.
Okay. All right.
Like get live, do a show.
At your own risk. Do it at your own risk. But no, it's still pretty new. This is my 10th show of this ever doing this, so I'm gonna see how it goes.
What do you use for, like, I know you don't use your actual phone number.
No, it's just it's a dummy phone. So I'm streaming on my actual phone, and then here's the phone that's you're talking on.
I can't see. I lost you.
Okay.
I lost you.
It's cool. It's cool. No, I got a second line just for the phone calls, and that's
so basically, if I were to do it, I could use like text now.
Maybe. I mean, I guess I don't know. Does that work?
Text now, yeah, it's a free calling app.
Well, you got to look at it though. What are you going to stream on though? Because it's like I stream on my main phone, and then I take calls on a secondary phone.
I have 20 phones, and then also plus I have a house phone. Like I use
as long as it's got as long as it's got. Go ahead.
In 2015, I used to work on phones, so I have a whole bunch of phones that I couldn't fix at the time, and people just gave them to me.
I see. So phones aren't a problem. I mean, as long as you have a connection, like it's just got to have, I don't know.
And then also, if I get 200 followers on TikTok, I'm actually have a giveaway.
Oh, well, you should have told people that. Now you're telling people that right now. What are you going to give away?
I have prop money, Russian money that I'm going to sign and give away, and then 2 phone cases that I got from Wish that don't fit my phone. That's the only reason I'm doing the giveaway.
Okay.
I can't use them.
Are you going to make a video about your giveaway?
Yeah, I've made multiple videos.
Okay.
Not on TikTok, but on other like platforms. Like I have a goal on YouNow if I reach 10 million followers, because I'm
10 million.
I'm halfway there.
You have 5 million followers on YouNow?
Almost.
Hey, I shouted you out on here. Will you shout me out on YouNow?
You're on YouNow?
No, but you can just shout me out anyway.
Okay. I'll tell them to check your show out.
Okay. Yeah. You have 5 million followers. You can change the world with 5 million followers. You might be the next president with that many people.
No. I'll never be a next president.
Maybe we want you to be our next president, though.
I don't want to be a president.
It's a hard job, Somebody's
I don't want to be Donald Trump. That's who I'd probably be.
Well, nobody wants to be Donald Trump except Donald Trump, but
So, have a good show.
All right.
I'll keep watching. I'll find you again.
Cool. Thank you for calling again.
Did you give me a follow, by the way?
I did. I follow you now. I do. We follow each other. Check it out.
Okay. All right.
See ya. Okay. That's Dalton from Kansas, and I enjoy Dalton's conversations with Dalton. Lots of fun. The chat is saying what's your favorite Uber Lyft story? I drove for 4 years. Oh boy, we got Kansas calling, another person from Kansas. Drive by Night Show. How are you?
Hello.
Hey. How's it going?
Good.
How are you tonight?
Good. We've called before.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for calling again. I appreciate it. What's been going on tonight?
Just chilling like a villain.
Okay, that's a good thing to do on a Thursday night. And it sounds like a lot of people still just doing that. World's still kind of shut down, so not much to do.
Yeah, we're gonna get baked as hell.
Okay, good. How's things in Kansas? Is stuff like opening back up, or you just don't care?
Stuff has been open for like 6 months.
Oh, for real? So Kansas never got like too hardcore about it?
Not really.
Okay.
Where do you live?
Just north of you, really, in Nebraska.
Yo, come do me with us.
I'm probably not that far away from you, but
Come on, come smoke with us.
Okay. It took me about 3 hours to get there.
That's not bad. Our other two friends are 2 hours late.
See, there you go. I might beat them if I start driving right now.
Come on.
I
got room.
Okay, I can just keep the show going while I'm driving there.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Well, don't you need the address?
Oh yeah. I guess you'll have to just text it to me.
We should give it to the whole line.
But no, I already got plans tonight. I've got a pizza waiting at home for me, and I'll have to take a rain check.
From what pizza place?
Oh, just a frozen pizza.
You should try the frozen pizzas from Trader Joe's.
They are pretty good, aren't they? I have had them, and
yeah, they're legit fun.
I like Trader Joe's. There's all sorts of weird stuff in there. It's fun to go shop.
It's really expensive.
It is expensive, and I find like I walk out with a bunch of stuff I don't need, but it's fun.
Yeah. But then your bill is $200, and you only got
Easy.
12 items.
Easy, and I don't go there. I go there like rarely, because then I'll just go to like the more generic, boring supermarkets to get, and then every now and then as like kind of a treat, you can do a Trader Joe's.
Yes, it really is.
But you can't shop there every day. You'll go bankrupt. You're right.
Exactly.
There you go.
That's why the homies stick to Dollar Tree.
You could go to Dollar Tree. You got any Aldi down there?
I love Aldi. Aldi's good.
Yeah, that's good. What else? I'm trying to think, because I lived like around there. You guys got Dillon's down there still? Hello?
What?
Dillon's?
There's only one Dillon's, and it's an hour away.
Oh, okay. And I'm trying to remember like what other grocery stores, like a Hy-Vee?
Yeah, we have Hy-Vee.
Okay.
Price Chopper?
Price Chopper. That's one I was thinking of that I forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. I think we covered the grocery stores.
That's lit.
It's pretty lit. Believe it. This show is just like, people are freaking out right now. They're sending me all these messages. They're like, I can't quit watching this show.
What are they saying?
They're saying like, dude, you got to talk about grocery stores more often.
You ever been to Jolly General?
Jolly General?
Dollar
Oh,
General.
I kind of like Jolly General better. It's hard to say, but I kind of like that better. Of course, I've been to Dollar General. Dollar Tree's a pretty good one. What other dollar? It seems like there's another dollar store I'm not thinking of.
Family Dollar?
Family Dollar. There you go. That's a good one as well.
Five Below.
Five Below. There you go. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I don't think I've ever actually walked in there, but I do know where one is. What's in a Five Below?
What?
What would one find inside of a Five Below?
Lots of stuff. It's only $5 below.
Are you serious? There's nothing over $5?
Well, maybe a couple things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even put that 2 and 2 together. I thought it like had something to do with like temperature. I didn't even put together that it would be like, that's what things are priced in there.
Dollar Tree has stuff that's more than $1.
That's true. Most of those dollar places have stuff that, is way more than $1, and I don't understand it.
They're finding it very expensive.
It's
and they're at the Dollar General. There's a blanket for $10.
That's what I'm saying. It's false.
Damn, that's a scam. That's unbelievable.
It's false advertising.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be ashamed of themselves.
Retarded. Oh.
There you go. I guess it's that as well. Well, cool. Well, thank you for checking in again tonight. It's been a lot of fun, as always.
Yeah, we'll probably call back in like 30 minutes.
All right, go for it. I'm here for another hour and a half.
Wait, how long will you be on? How long?
An hour and a half more. 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Call me
Thank
back.
you.
All right, we'll see you.
Yeah. Love you.
See ya. Okay. This is kind of fun. I hope you could hear them all okay. There's like 2 people kind of sharing the phone on that, but it's kind of fun. I don't hate it. We got Iowa on the line. Drive-by night show. How are you? Not much. What's going on with yourself?
Not much.
Cool. Iowa tonight.
Yep.
How's things in the? Is it the Hawkeye State? Is that what we call Iowa?
Yeah, but I'm more of an Iowa State fan.
It's the Cyclones.
Yep.
Okay. Do you live near Ames, or what do you think of Ames as a town?
I live about an hour and a half away.
Oh, that's not too bad. Do you like Ames? A fun town?
Yeah.
I think it's not bad. They used to have like some really big concerts, like in the 90s in Ames at I think it was like the Hilton Coliseum or something. Is that still there?
Yeah, that's their basketball stadium.
That right.
Court.
Yeah, they used to have big concerts there though back in the day, and I didn't think they did it there anymore, but it was kind of a spot. But I don't even think like Des Moines had anything like that crazy, because all these shows would just go through Ames. It was like really weird.
Really?
Yeah, it was fun. Kind of a fun little town. Yeah. What's on your mind tonight?
Nothing really. My back really hurts from golfing.
Okay, so you golfed like today or this week?
Yeah, I golf pretty much every day this week.
Like 18 holes a pop or more?
About 18 holes a day, yeah.
Okay, and it's getting to your back at this point.
Yep.
You walk the whole thing or take a cart?
Some days both, but most of the days since it was wet out, I walked.
Okay. There you go. I mean, it's pretty good exercise, really. You know, it's kind of enjoyable. Then now, certainly if you golf every day of the week, you've got to like it. Like, are you any good?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Okay. Do you want to be a professional golfer someday, or don't care?
Yeah. Professional golfer.
I think that'd be a pretty sweet job, honestly.
Yeah.
And you just play golf every day of your life? That doesn't sound that bad to me, honestly. I know it's work.
Yeah, my backyard, a golf course. I live right on the golf course.
Oh, well, there you go. So you can just go whenever you want.
Yep.
Do balls ever hit your house?
We've had a couple probably in the last 2 years.
Yeah. No, I always found that interesting. People that live on, like, some people would just put like big nets up like around their house. You know, I've seen, and it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, we don't really have to worry about hitting our actual house because we have the cart shed that's blocking it.
Oh, that helps.
Yep.
Well, that's good.
That's gotten hit times.
I'm sure it has. You know, it's like a lot of people out there golfing, and not all of them are very good. So that ball's gonna slice and hook and go all over the place sometimes. You know.
Yep.
Right on. Well, good deal. So you're gonna golf this weekend then too?
Yep.
Okay. Rest your back.
You're gonna golf at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay. There you go. Sounds pretty good. Well, keep it up. You never know.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for calling tonight. I appreciate the phone call.
Yep.
All right. We'll see you.
Yep.
Okay. And golfing in Iowa. Lots of golf. Back hurts. Chat's saying, I'm going to tell you a joke. I'm ready. We've got some presents from Chief Turkey. Oh, thank you, Chief Turkey. I really appreciate that. Appreciate your liking my videos as well. Chat saying 20 phones. Wow. Yeah, really. We got Missouri on the line. Drive By Night Show. How are you?
Hey, my Shorgum, you want to hear a funny joke?
Go for it.
It's kind of a little bit offensive, but not too offensive.
I mean, a little offensive, but just keep people in mind, and you know, don't tell a joke you wouldn't tell your mom. Just tread lightly.
I would tell her, but I found it from my friends. I mean, I don't really mean it, but what's the difference? Why can't orphans play baseball?
I don't know.
Because they don't know where home is.
Yeah, I mean, sure, it's a little offensive, but I think we can let that one slide. I think we're okay with. I don't think we're gonna get organizations after you in the morning for that joke. I can hope, but
yeah, I hope the FBI ain't gonna be at my door.
I don't know if they'll send the FBI, but maybe the cancel police for sure. You know.
Yeah, you know, your son called earlier.
He did. Said he hadn't seen me for 4 years. Can you believe that?
I know, isn't that crazy?
It is crazy. And then
I'm actually his cousin.
So you're his cousin. So you know me then, right?
Yeah.
We've met.
Yeah.
We've met before.
Yep.
I'm sure you were probably pretty small then at that time though, because I hadn't seen him for 4 years, so I wouldn't have seen you for at least that amount of time or longer, right?
Yep.
I'm trying to get the timeline down here. When was the last time you saw me?
That's pretty hard to say. I don't remember.
You don't remember, but you recognized my face right away though.
Yeah.
And you said, "Oh, there's Chris's dad."
Mhm.
Okay. I remember him. He used to date my Aunt Janine. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're piecing this together.
Yeah. Hold up. Let me think about one more thing. He's got a sister.
What was his sister's name? What was her name?
Delaney.
Delaney. Yeah. I think you're right. Didn't he have a brother, Jonathan as well?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. Wait a
I haven't
minute.
seen them in
Wait
a
a minute.
while.
If that was his brother, that would have been my son as well.
Mhm.
Yes. Now I'm certain. I have a son named Jonathan and Chris.
Yep.
How far are we going to take this?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm gonna go. Are you gonna go anywhere this weekend?
You going to make some chili cheese fries tonight?
I don't know.
Do you eat chili cheese fries?
No, not really.
Oh.
I eat cheese fries with bacon.
No chili on them.
Yeah, no chili.
Okay.
I'm going down to Texas.
Well, what are you going to do in Texas?
Probably gonna fish.
Okay, like in a lake or a river or where Gulf of Mexico?
I would say it would be it's more of like a creek/river because it goes for a long time, but it's not actually connected to an ocean.
Okay, and
it goes miles.
You fished there before?
Yeah, I caught like 10-inch catfish.
Oh, that's nice. Did you eat it later?
No, because it was catch and release.
Okay, I got you. I love catfish. Is pretty delicious though.
Yeah, I'm hoping every time I go down there, I'm hoping to see an alligator, and I'm hoping to see one this time because I've never seen alligators.
I don't know. I mean, you can see them all you want, but I wouldn't get too close. Those things,
yeah,
they're pretty strong.
Yeah, they're pretty fast too. Like they can jump like 3 feet, like really fast.
Yeah, and what do they weigh? Like 2,000 pounds? I mean, it's just crazy.
No, the biggest ones weigh up to around 600 pounds.
All right, maybe I was overshot that a little bit. Even still, can you imagine trying to like, deal with something that's 600 pounds of muscle and force like that? It's just dangerous. So there are a lot of. You think you're going to see an alligator in Texas? That's.
I hope to, because my siblings went down there. They were on a walk and they saw one. It was like an 8-footer.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, there you go. I hope you see it, and I hope everything's okay.
All right.
Well,
I'm going to go to sleep.
Cool. Have a good weekend, and thank you for calling.
You too.
All right, we'll see you.
All
right, we'll see you. There you go. It's fishing alligators in Texas. There are a lot of alligators in Texas? I don't know. So we're having conversations about the 20 phones that we heard about. Someone saying Russian money is my joy. Hi, buddy. Saying, where Bird Lady at? I think she's around. I think Bird Lady's around, but this is Michigan calling. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
Yo.
What's up?
There's another dude that does call-in lives like this.
Yeah. What's his name?
He's at LT Motel. Oh, he does it in a motel. He runs a motel.
Seriously? That's kind of fun.
Yeah, well, he thinks he's the only one that does it, and he really has a big ego about it. But
maybe we should bring him down a little bit then.
Oh yeah. I already sent it to him. I had to let him know.
Okay, that's cool. No, that's fun though. I think that sounds kind of cool though. He does it like in a motel. Like that's kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, he has a lot of interesting characters.
Okay.
And,
have you ever called
a couple murders and stuff every once in a while that he posts about?
Nice.
It's not like an uppity motel at all.
Okay, well that's probably better. Hey, have you ever called in to that show, or you just seen it before?
No, because he has a lot of people that try to follow it, and there's more like art people that send in their like poetry and drawings.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I'll definitely look that up because I want to see what other people are out there doing. I think it's cool just to see and that it's a fun idea.
Oh yeah, no, I think he would mess with you. Your show is like a lot more funnier and shorter. He does like hour-long phone calls with people.
Oh, okay, yeah. That after a while, sure. It's hard to keep someone on the phone for like an hour and keep it in. It kind of gets old after a certain point.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. Well, good.
I just wanted to let you know. Thank you.
Thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. And have a good night.
You too.
All right. See you. Okay. The caller was saying that there's a guy in a motel that takes phone calls and tells stories, but he'll talk to people for an hour. So it's interesting. I kind of want to check it out. We got New York on the line. How's it going tonight?
I have had an interesting week.
Let's hear all about it.
So Monday I went to my accountant, which by the way, I've never filed taxes before, and I know you know that.
Yeah. Oh. Hey. Sorry. I had a call come in and I swiped it, but it must have swiped you too or something. I really don't know. Sorry about that.
Anyways, I went to my accountant and oh my God, you're right. Everything they do, it feels like it's illegal. It really does.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. It's weird, right?
Yeah, no, because I'm sitting there and he's just like, oh, well, you're going to get both stimulus checks, the one in January or March or whatever the first one was, and the second one. And I was like, oh, really? H&R Block told me I was only going to get the second one. And they were like, nope, that's why you come to me instead of H&R Block. And I was like, damn straight. And then, he was just like, oh, you got 2 and change, but I haven't done your school. I had 5 forms, but I haven't done your school because I, had a college form left over. And he was just like, I'm going to see if I can find some stuff there. And he explained to me, he was like, so you received a grant, which means that counts as income, so that's tax, but you had to buy books, right? And I was like, yeah, and a laptop, blah, blah, blah. And he was just like, oh, well, let's see if I can find some change there. And I was like, okay. And I'm thinking maybe, $100, not even. He was like, all right, you found $100 there. I'm like, all right, sure, whatever. So I made out with $3,000 for my tax return. It's pretty good.
There you go. No, and that's the weird thing. It's you got to go pay them money at H&R Block to do that type of stuff. And
they don't even do that good of a job.
Well, yeah, but it's you know, but they do it. So it's on them if something gets like returned or it says like this is fraudulent, you know. It's not on you, it's on H&R Block. So and they'll find things that you wouldn't be able to find on your own. So I don't know. In some ways I think it's worth it. In some ways I think they're ripping you off. Like it's kind of hard to figure it out 100%.
Well, that's why I went to like a real, you know, accountant. But anyways, that from aside, I'm just going to shove that in a savings thing and not touch it because that's probably the best for me. So then after that, I was like, oh, you know, I expected to have to pay, you know, because I was, you know, I had a couple 1099s. So I was just like, oh, well, I got some time to kill. I'm going to go to Best Buy and just look at TVs because somebody came into my store from Best Buy and they were talking about TVs because there was like a TV department, and I was just like, oh, this is the one I want. And he knew it by name. He was just like, which one? You know, which LG? You know, the GX and CX. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know this information. So I like showed him. He was like, oh, that's great, but you really got to get this size. And, you know, there's also QLED for cheaper. And I was just like, I don't know. I'm going to go take a look. So I went to the Best Buy he was at. Now, he wasn't there, but somebody else was there to help me out. And I was looking around. I was like, oh, cool. They let me find a TV. That's cool. And then I saw somebody get approved. And then next thing I know, I bought a TV. Was not planning to buy a TV, but I bought a really nice TV, and I'm happy with it.
All right. Wait. What was the first thing that you watched on your new TV?
A demo. I brought it home and plugged it in and watched the demo.
All right, that's fair.
Because I wanted to make sure it looked good, and then I played some video games on it, and then the first movie I watched was I rewatched Hustlers, which is a movie about strippers, and then they start doing this like really illegal thing, and then they all get caught. It's a really good movie.
Jennifer J-Lo's in that, right?
Yeah, and Cardi B and that Asian chick from Fresh Off the Boat. It's a very good movie.
Okay, right on. So so you're enjoying your purchase, or are you starting to have like regrets and second thoughts about it?
The only second thoughts I'm having is like I have to now spend another $300 on the warranty because I didn't put the warranty on it in the beginning, and it's an OLED TV now. I don't know if you know anything about OLED screens, but pixel burn is like a real issue. So I'm going to put the warranty on it for like $400, which is like great because then if it breaks, I don't have to spend another $1,500. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I was a 5-year warranty, and I was just like, so can I renew the warranty? He was just like, no, you can't renew the warranty. And I was just like, what does the warranty cover? He goes, everything but a cracked screen. So I said, all right, so theoretically at 4 years and 11 months, I can like ruin the TV and I'd get my $1,500 back. He goes, absolutely. He goes, just leave the TV on for like 2 days because they, you know, the pixels burn. I was like, you got it, I'll just do that.
Crazy.
So I'll have to put it in my calendar for 4 years and 11 months. But you know, it's a really nice TV. It took a while to get here. Like there was some mix-ups that they were going to deliver it to the wrong address. I was like, no, I don't want to deliver it to my old address. That would be very bad. People don't deserve my TV. And then I had to get a new TV stand because it's bigger than my other one. And I like went around to all the thrift stores because thrift stores usually have good stuff, but they didn't. And I was about to give up, and then I went to a Big Lots because, you know, Big Lots, they have furniture, and they had this thing on clearance, and I was like, oh, that works. I'll grab that. So, you know, it's been, you know, everything's coming together nicely, which is great. So, you know, it's been a really good week.
Good.
How's your week then?
It's been fine, really. Kind of hung out a little bit last night. You know, I'm not Irish, but, you know, it's one of those St. Patrick's Day things for some reason. So hung out with a few people and ate some food and had a couple beers, and it was a pretty good night last night. So just
I didn't even realize it was St. Patrick's Day yesterday until I looked at my phone. I was like, oh, it's St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Fun fact, it's also Arizona Statehood Day. Oh wait, no, that's Valentine's Day. St. Patrick's. Never mind. I got my days mixed up.
So the official day that Arizona became a state is Valentine's Day?
Yes, sir. My grandparents used to live in Arizona, and they chose not to celebrate Valentine's Day because they thought it was stupid. They chose to celebrate Arizona Statehood Day. So every single Valentine's Day, my grandmother posts on Facebook, "Happy Arizona, Statehood Day." He's just like, whatever, Valentine's Day.
What would you buy somebody? Let's say your significant other, your loved one, your girlfriend. What would you buy them for Arizona Statehood Day to celebrate?
I mean, I guess like a keychain, but you can only do that so many times, you know.
If you got to do it I'm saying this is a commitment every year now because we're replacing it with Valentine's Day.
Oh, you know what we got to do? I gotta buy the same keychain forever for the person, right? So then they just have a keychain
collection
full of identical keychains. I hope they're not using it for the car, because I guess at one point it's just going to be so heavy that their ignition is just going to be ruined after like a month of driving with all these damn keychains.
Yeah. No, those keychains more than likely just have to go into a box or a drawer somewhere. You know,
they'll probably just be thrown out anyways, because everyone's like, what do we need a keychain for Arizona for?
It's true. So I'm saying right there that that's not very practical. I don't really care about Valentine's Day either, but I don't know if changing it to Arizona Statehood Day is a better idea, though.
I don't know. It's my grandmother's thing. But my other grandmother, she most recently had a birthday, so I took her out to dinner. Now, she didn't think I was taking her out to dinner. She thought that she was going to have to pay for her own birthday dinner, but I got up and flipped the waitress my credit card. And I was so annoyed at my grandfather. Now, they didn't know that I was going to pay for it, but my grandfather was sitting across the table. I think I'll have the laughs. So expensive. Why? Because I guess they didn't know, right? They didn't know I was going to pay for their dinner, so I was ordering like as if he was going to have to pay for it. And $150 later, but you know, it was a good dinner.
Yeah.
That's all that really mattered.
It was a good dinner. I hear you. I've done things like that too before, but then I think about it. I'm like, yeah, you know, that's my grandparents. They've paid a lot of money up to this point to get me to the place that I am. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's just a little payback.
I said to her, she was just like, I was like, all right, you got the next one. She goes, all right. And I go, this meal right here made up for all of it. All of the meals you've ever taken. She goes, yeah, sure, okay.
So that's it. You're square for the end of, till the end of time. You don't have to pay for another meal.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, that's not too bad then. I'd take a hit then for that $150 because that's a good investment.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, it was a mental day yesterday. But now today it was just work, which is, you know, it was pouring, right? So, like at least where I am, and it's just so low when it's wet out because nobody wants to drive out. And you know, here's the thing, right? We used to have a grocery store in our parking lot in the plaza, right? So it was super busy with the grocery store because people, oh look, there's a GameStop. We'll go to the GameStop because they're just going to get food. But the grocery store closed, so nobody's coming in. So it's usually really dead, right? Especially after 7 o'clock, because we're like the only place in the shops that are open after 7 o'clock. So usually you can like get the stuff done that you need to do before closing. I don't know what it was, but like the busiest part of my day was between 7 and 8, which is annoying because like I have to close. And here we are, like, oh, I would like to trade in 3 of my Xboxes. It's like, get the hell out of here.
It's the way it works, though, you know. You know, a lot of people will tell you that, like in the restaurant industry as well. Like the second that they get everything clean, everything like packed away, they're about ready to close in like 2 minutes, and then boom, somebody shows up and wants a meal. You know, it's just kind of like people seem to know, like if you want to get out of there at a certain time.
Exactly, and it's a pain in the ass. But you know what? Whatever. Other than that, it was okay. But yeah, no. Other than me buying a new TV and getting my awesome tax return, it's been an eventful week, and the rest of my month is going to be very uneventful. So,
all right. Well, I mean,
to talk about.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. It's no big deal. It's still March, you know. Anything can happen, you know.
Dude, where did the time go, man?
I don't know. I can't believe it's been a year, though. Is the weirdest thing to me, kind of hitting that 1 year anniversary, because for myself I hadn't done an Uber ride since March 16th of last year.
Okay, so we'll have to sing happy birthday to the coronavirus when when was the official shutdown?
Well, that's for me, that's like the date that sticks in my mind, because it literally was St. Patty's Day last year. So I remember on the 16th there kind of being like rumblings about it, people like saying it's shutting down, and then it was St. Patrick's Day, and they're like, bars are closed, restaurants are closed, everything's closed, and I was just like, wow, how are they doing this on St. Patrick's Day, you know?
I can't remember what it was, but I think it was the 22nd or the 21st of March that we all closed down in New York. So maybe we'll make a cake and sing happy birthday to the coronavirus.
I guess, right? I mean, at this point, it's survived a year. We've survived a year. We got to celebrate something, you know.
Oh, America survived a year, 500,000 people later, but you know.
Yeah, no, and It really, really did, and it's one of those things. It's easy to see those numbers and just keep moving on with your day, but you really start thinking about it, and that's a tremendous amount of people.
Well, think about the tragedy that 9/11 was. How many people died in 9/11?
Like 2,000.
Yeah, seriously, and that was like a big thing.
Yeah,
so
it's huge.
500,000 people. It's a lot.
It is. It is a lot, and we probably have to get some distance from it to really feel the full impact of it. I mean, we might just be too close to it at this point still.
Well, one thing I just didn't realize is growing up in school, I was really never taught about the was it Spanish flu in the 20s or yeah. I was never really taught about that, so I wonder if they're going to teach about COVID-19.
Yeah, I think they will much more than they did the Spanish flu. The Spanish flu, it certainly was a thing, but it was but the way that this one has been all over the news and researched and written about to death, there was just you can imagine how much more material there is from this versus Spanish flu. How many stories, written articles about it has survived that long, whereas this stuff's all it is in ink on the internet and it's not going anywhere,
No. But I know there were a couple outbreaks. There was previously, the one in 2002 and one in 2014 or something, and I still wasn't taught about those. You know what I mean? There was no. So who knows? I hope it's going to be something that we can all be taught.
I think it's changed. I think this has changed everything really, and society might get more lax and lazy after a while goes by, but I think it's going to be quite a long time before this is kind of old news.
One of the biggest things that I noticed myself doing is I really try my best to put distance between myself and other people. Whereas before, I mean, I have vivid memories of going into New York City and packing sardine can, sardines in a can, to go see a show on on Broadway or something like that, just to get into the theater. And now that's completely unheard of. I can't believe I get some of this stuff. I can't believe I'm not dead because of all of the close contact I've had with people over my whole life.
I hear you, and it's but we're supposed to do that. We're supposed to have close contact with people, and we're gonna do it again because and you've seen it from a lot of people, and I'm hearing it on the phones tonight. That people are lonely, people are depressed, and so it's you're trading one thing for another, and it's and I didn't think anybody should rush out there at the beginning of this thing. If we would have just taken care of it earlier, it may not have gotten this bad.
Exactly.
But we are going to get to a point where it's if everyone, majority of people get vaccinated and whatnot, it's we need to, for our own peace of mind and mental state, to go out and be amongst people,
So the last thing I want to note is, I think Howie Mandel was onto something from day one.
he was real germaphobe, right?
Not shaking hands. I don't want to touch anything. Yeah. We should have all followed him. On Deal or No Deal. You know what I mean?
So you're saying if we all would have listened to Howie Mandel about 15 years ago, whenever that was on, we wouldn't be in this situation today.
Exactly.
All right. I like it. And Howie Mandel's got to like this too, because I don't think anyone else is talking about him tonight. So there you go, Howie Mandel. That's a shout out to you this evening.
All right, well, boss, I'm going to let you go because I have other stuff to do.
All right, buddy. Always nice talking with you, and we'll do it again soon.
Drive safe.
All right, we'll see you. Okay, there we go. Talking about a lot of things there. And then we talked about Howie Mandel, and that blows my mind. Why are we talking about Howie Mandel? Someone says, I'm a head out, Dad. Thank you. Somebody says, do you know Candace? I don't know Candace. Who's Candace? Oh, as far as pizzas go, someone's saying Totino's. We got Kansas on the line. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
This is me again. I heard you talk about Howie.
Howie Mandel.
Yes.
What can you tell me about Howie Mandel?
He's a funny dude. I've met him.
Oh. Tell me all about your meeting with Mr. Mandel.
So this is on that website that I'm on,
Okay.
So, this was on you now. This is like in 2014, around 2013-ish.
Yes.
And I'm really good friends with his son, Alex Mandel.
Awesome.
And so how I got to meet Howie is, so this is a funny story. So he was, Alex Mandel was broadcasting, like, live, and I was sitting in his show, at, like video, because you now is a video chat, like, it's a video chat live stream where you can, have people be guests in your, on your broadcast. Do you understand?
Yes. And you had Howie Mandel was a guest on your live stream?
No, I was a guest on Alex Mandel, his son.
Okay. Good.
And I said, I'll be right back. I went and grabbed something, and I came back, and he said, I'll be right back. He went to go use the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
And Howie sits down and walks by and says, hello, people, and sits in his chair. This is the funny part.
Okay.
Alex Mandel comes back and says, what are you doing in my chair? Get up, Dad.
He was upset about...
And smacked him across the back of the head.
Yeah. Whereas everybody else watching was thrilled. Because here's Howie Mandel, and there you go. That's fun. That's a good story.
And then I asked, can I talk to you? And he said yes. So we had probably about a good hour, half hour and talk.
What did you talk about?
We talked about America's Got Talent, all the shows that he's been on.
Yeah. That's great. I think it's fantastic, and it's fun when you get to meet people like that and they turn out to be really cool. It's always a good thing.
And then also, did you catch the name of the person that asked about the phones and also the Russian money?
Oh, it's in the chat. If you go to the chat.
I'm not going that far up.
It's not that far up. You'd probably have to go up 50 messages is my guess to get to it. So I don't think it's that bad though.
Okay, what does it say exactly?
I don't know because I don't have it up right now.
I can't even go that far. Okay. I can't even go that far.
Well, it's up to you. It's up to you. Now if you want to, you can watch the archive of this. This will be up on YouTube on Saturday at All the Rides, and you can listen to it live, recorded live there and hear it if you wanted to.
Oh, you have this. You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, all of these shows, including yourself on the show, are on YouTube.
Okay.
Go find me, and then you can listen to yourself.
Yeah, I don't like listening to myself. I don't like listening to it when I'm talking to you.
It's okay.
And I can hear myself because I sound like a little kid, and I'm not even a little kid.
Yeah,
that's just what I sound like.
But you got to understand that's how the world hears you, and so it doesn't matter how you hear yourself. That's just us getting in our own heads, Yeah. It's you just can't worry about it because people just hear what they hear, and it's just who you are to them, and just don't worry about it.
Have you met anybody famous ever?
Yeah, I've met quite a few, actually.
Name 3.
All right. President Bill Clinton, I met.
You met Bill Clinton?
I did, and he was a really cool guy, super, super cool guy, and I got to meet him in a small function. It was at a funeral, actually, and so there wasn't that many people there because it was like the little luncheon after the funeral, so I got to spend a little time with him, and I could
That's pretty cool.
I could see why he became president because he really had this aura and something magnetic about him. It was very kind of strange standing right in front of him, watching him talk to me.
I've met a lot of people that are famous because I was in foster care.
Okay.
When I was in foster care, that changed my life. I gotta go different places and meet different people.
Okay. Like people would come to visit, like in the foster care or whatnot, like
I was in group homes that, like, I met Dwayne The Rock Johnson in this wasn't in a foster home or a group home. I was in the depressed moment, and I was at a mental hospital, and he came and did a speech.
What was The Rock pretty cool?
Well, yeah. So this is the crazy thing about that one is we had the staff there that actually looked like him. So it was a cool thing when they seen each other, like they did the mirror effect.
Yeah.
He moved his hand. Brock moved his hand.
Yeah.
I've met what's his name? Gene Simmons.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. He's a talker.
Yeah, I met him at actually a tribute to band that he was actually writing with.
Okay. Have you ever seen Kiss perform?
Yeah, not the actual band, but the tribute to band.
Okay.
Where I met Gene Simmons.
Sure. Well, that's awesome. I love it. It's
besides him, have you ever heard of this? He's a famous bull rider, skier, Gonzalez.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, he's a famous bull rider. Actually, I know where he lives.
Like what? Nearby you or?
Yeah, he's actually from Kansas.
Okay, there you go.
And also, I know another famous bull rider. He's my cousin.
Oh. Okay. Well, there it is.
But I've also met the lady who does the voice of Bart Simpson.
Oh yeah. I've seen her. Quite a bit. Like her videos are really fascinating. You wouldn't think.
Yeah, I went to an event that she was signing autographs, and I got her autograph.
Oh, that's cool. That's great. Autographs are fun. Photos are fun. I've collected a number of photos over the years that are. It's kind of cool to have. It just kind of proves like, hey, I actually met this person. Look.
So, have you seen the show Stranger Things?
I have, yes.
I met Millie Bobby Brown and all of them.
Where did you meet them?
I went to a Comic-Con. Where Netflix was at.
Oh, that's cool.
And they had a couple of different people from different shows.
Yeah, but everybody from Stranger Things was there?
Not everyone, like the kids, just the kids,
okay.
The group.
No Winona Ryder.
No Winona Ryder, no.
I like Winona Ryder. Like I kind of grew up with her, so she's okay.
I did get to meet the cop, the officer.
Oh yeah. He's
I forgot his name.
I kind of did too. Actually, I apologize, but he's.
Are you waiting for season 4?
Oh yeah, I'll watch it. I've watched all 3 seasons. I have a lot of fun with it.
Without giving it away, if no one hasn't watched it, what's your favorite part? What's your favorite episode? Or season?
I really liked the first season the best. I felt like the 80s nostalgia was at its height there because they weren't so much worried about like the story and the supernatural at that point. It was just kind of setting up all the characters and the time and the place, and the soundtrack was really good. And then the 80s stuff, like I'm that age, so it's like that 80s stuff, like I lived through all that, and it was like really cool to see it like on a TV show. Because I'm like, I remember that. I did that. I bought that. I was there. I went to that movie in that theater. So I got a kick out of the first season. I like the rest of them too, don't get me wrong, but I really like the 80s stuff.
So, who's your favorite character besides, like, kid-wise?
Kid-wise. That's
funny.
No, it's a great question. It's not funny. It's just I'm on the spot here. I'm on the spot, and I can't I can't remember their names. her name's 11. All right.
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown is 11. And I'm like, well, what are the rest of those kids' names?
I also, I'm waiting for the other show too. Have you seen Lock and Key?
What's it called? Say it again.
Lock and Key.
Lock and Key.
Lock, like I lock something.
No, I don't know what that show is.
It's on Netflix.
Okay, wait.
You got to see it.
It's
basically it's similar to Stranger Things. It's not like Stranger Things at all, but it's like the unknown.
Okay. And it's on right now. I can go watch it tonight.
Yeah, it's on there. Like all you do is look up Lock and Key.
Okay, and you recommend it?
I recommend it. Yes,
okay.
It's about this family that their name is Locke. The Locks.
Yeah.
And the family's dad died, but he owned a house that was mystery, like. So there's these different keys that go to different things, but they're magical keys.
Okay.
Like you open like this. I'm just going to say there's this head key. It's called a head key. You put it in the back of your head, and you can go into and see your memories.
Oh,
like
wow.
actually go into your head and walk around your brain, basically. And go to your memories and look at what happened. And it puts you. Yeah.
Would you do that if you were able to do something like that? Would you?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
But the thing is the show tells you. So the show is like there's a part in the show where this girl takes and removes a memory, or removes like her part of her, and it changes her for part of the show, and it's bad.
Okay.
So,
now, do the people get to choose the memories that they want to unlock the key and revisit, or so you don't just get randomly thrown into a memory you don't want to go back to?
No.
Okay.
No.
See, that would be great. I'd do that all the time. It'd be fun.
So this is what it basically is. Like, you're in the movie, one of the characters, they're in their head, it's an arcade.
Yeah.
And then for the girl, it's a mall. And then the store, each store is different different year of the memory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, yeah.
Before I got sidetracked with shows, what were we talking about?
I don't know. What were we talking about?
Famous people that I met. Okay, so I met Gene Simmons. I met
The Rock.
I've also met The Rock. I have met I met a lot. It's coming to me. Hold on.
Okay.
I have brain fart. Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh yeah, well he lives right down the street. I'm not joking. He lives where I live.
Oh.
So yeah, he's.
I do a Larry the Cable Guy impression.
Let's hear it.
Get her done. That starts it.
That's all right.
Get her done.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go.
My name is Larry the Cable Guy. Get her done. Something like that. I'm not in the really good mood to do it.
It's okay. I got the gist of it. All right. Well,
I'll talk. I wasn't really going to call back.
I know it's okay. We had to talk about Howie Mandel, and then the conversation just it took off, and that's great.
That's what your show's about, though.
I feel like that is exactly what my show's about, and that's like if people just give it a chance and just
open up.
Yeah, we'll just start talking, and it's fine, and then we can learn something about each other. and there's nothing wrong with that, you know.
So I have one question. How do you pay for your gas? Like, what is your job? What do you do for a living?
I seriously just I deliver food through like DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff like that. So I'm in
and that pays your bills?
Oh yeah. I'm in my car a lot though.
So okay.
So I'm very
when you do the show, how far do you travel away from your house?
Not that far, honestly. Not that far.
You just go around block after block.
I kind of go around the same blocks too. Like when I first started doing it, I would just drive across town, like all over the place. And then it just became like kind of distracting. So now
Can I give you an idea of what to do in the future?
Please.
Do a game show. Do like a talk game show.
All right.
Like people call in and you ask them a question.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. A few have suggested that in the past, and I do genuinely like the idea, and I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about, like, you know, what the angle is with it, how to make it actually work. But I will tell you, there will be a show in the future that will be more of, I don't think I'll do it all the time, but I will, like, throw in something like that every now and then.
Like every Tuesday, like Tuesday night game night.
Maybe.
Right?
Maybe. I mean, I make about 35 cents doing this in 3 hours, so I don't know if I can do it that often, but maybe just one of these Thursday nights, you know, do like a game show on that night.
What would you do? Like, give me an idea of what you would exactly do.
I don't know, and that's why I want to think about it. I'm not the type of person that will
just to go into it.
No, I like to do my research and study and go over every idea and possible outcome, and then, you know, let my subconscious work on it a little bit, and then come up with the idea. So something will strike me. Yeah.
You know what it would be like? Cash cab, but over the phone.
Yeah. No, and I think that's a good idea. But I don't want to do it exactly the way that Cash Cab does it. I want my own little twist on it, you know?
Yeah,
that's the way I like to do things.
Do you ever have anybody call you on a show that's not even part of TikTok?
No, that's never happened. Yeah, it'd be interesting if it would some point, but no, not yet.
So they go like, this is, what is your show's name again?
Drive-By Night Show.
Yeah, they would be like, did I actually just call an actual TV show? Someone would probably be thinking like.
It would be kind of funny if it happened. If I keep doing this long enough, it's bound to happen at some point, you know.
All right. I'll talk to you around the same time next Thursday.
All right, I'll be here, and I look forward to it.
All right.
All right, we'll see you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. So we started talking about Howie Mandel, and then Stranger Things and TV shows and other celebrities, and the conversation just sort of went places. The chat saying, yo, at IT Motel on TikTok thinks he's the only call-in show on TikTok Live. I'm going to have to let him know about my show. Thank you. Dollar Generals are up here. Say I love you back. We got Florida calling. Drive-By Night Show. How are you?
Hey, that's you. My cousin called, right?
Oh, wait. All right, so no, all right. Your cousin from Missouri called, and
yeah.
Okay, so you're verifying that was actually your cousin on the line.
Yeah. So people were telling me that was my cousin.
Well, he was saying that he's your cousin.
Yeah, it probably was, but it sounded. I went back. It sounded like, you know.
Do you have a cousin? Do you have a cousin in Missouri? Do you think?
Yes.
You don't know. You don't know, do you? It's a great. I got you with that question. You can't even answer the question. It was so good.
Yeah, but see, I got news that person, my cousin,
ran away, and she died.
Oh.
Wait, but the thing is, I only have one cousin. So I know that's that person.
Right. Well, in order for any of this to be real to begin with, I would have to be your father, number one.
Yeah.
That's the first.
Number one.
That's the first connection that we have to make. Okay. If we assume that that's true, let's say I am your father. Then we can move on to problem number 2. If you have a cousin, somewhere out there that you don't know about or haven't heard from in a long time. But you're saying it's not possible.
No.
Okay. Well, then I think we can only draw one conclusion from there.
Conclusion. This is language class now. Oh my god.
What, conclusion's too large of a word for you?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Okay.
I might have a brain fart somewhere every 2 seconds.
Yeah. Well, here's the outcome then that we can draw from connecting the dots here, and now I feel like, have you ever seen the Maury Povich show?
Mary Povich.
Yes. Have you ever seen Jerry Springer?
Jerry?
What I'm trying to say here, kid, I am not your father.
My father is you.
Okay. Well, if you're hell bent on thinking that I'm your father, then you have to just accept that you have a cousin in Missouri that's worried about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you finally accept that you have a cousin in Missouri?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We
All right. I have to go.
Good.
Yeah. I have to fly to Missouri.
You do.
Right.
Find your long lost cousin.
Yeah, my long lost cousin.
Yeah.
That person, I need to find it. I mean, person.
You do. It's family. You
Yeah.
you have to reconnect. As we have reconnected this evening. After 4 years, it's been
4 years
since I left. I left your mom. She was lazy, so I left.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I have to. I'll have to leave you a hand. I need to go to Missouri. I need to find my long lost cousin. So yeah.
All right. Good luck with it.
All right. See ya.
All right. I'm keeping that gag going for some reason. I don't really know. Chat is saying it keeps denying my call even when you're not talking to anyone. Well, don't call private. Otherwise, it'll just deny you. Someone's saying, how can you golf in 40-degree weather? I don't remember where they were golfing from. Someone's saying, you cousin? No. You cousin? What's happening here? You in Nebraska? LOL. Talking to your nephew? Yeah. Pretty funny, huh? I don't know where he is. Probably Lincoln or Omaha is my guess. Someone's saying that looks like downtown Omaha. Someone's saying, I hope the golfer's back is good. Yeah, the golfer was having back problems. Someone's saying, I've lived in Nebraska for 2 years now, and I have 0 friends. Hey, Nebraska, it's just not for everyone. Someone's saying, Bird Lady, I think, is saying, I've lived in Nebraska 46 years, and I have 1 friend. Congratulations. And I'm assuming that friend of yours is me. Someone's saying, I am in Stromsburg. I was just in Omaha last weekend for Lee Bryce concert. I don't know who Lee Bryce is. Someone said, I wanted to go, but I'm currently in Texas. I don't know what that means. We got Nebraska on the line. Drive-By Night Show, how are you?
Hello. Hey, baby.
What's going on?
Sorry to bother you. The name's Puddin', and I got your number off a bathroom stall.
Cool. That's awesome.
I could really use a good time right about now.
You sound like a good time. How can we meet up?
Baby, by the sound of your voice, I can just tell you'd enjoy some of my chocolate pudding. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of do. But yeah, let's do it.
I've been on the road for about 3 weeks, and I really just need to let loose tonight.
Don't we all? It's at times.
I'm going to stop by the liquor store and get us something good.
Good, dude.
Then I'll head your way.
Okay, get us a lot, too. I'm in the mood to drink tonight.
Listen, I'll be over shortly, baby.
What, 2 minutes, 5 minutes? What do you think?
Puddin' will see you soon, honey.
How soon? How soon are we talking? Hello? All right, stuck up. So, kind of one of those pre-recorded prank calls, but I don't hate those. Someone says I've seen Lee Bryce 5 times. I don't know who Lee Bryce is. Someone says grocery stores and TV warranties. Someone says Arizona Tea. I would recommend you take the number down because you can find someone's address by their phone. Okay. I don't know if it's that easy, but good luck with it. Yeah, it's not my personal phone number. I don't care anyway. I never once tried to be safe with COVID, says someone. Well, that's I guess. Someone's saying, listen to all these people's problems. Well, everyone's got problems. And nobody's excluded from problems, you know. Someone says, this guy on the phone is the weirdest I've heard in a while. Someone's saying, bird lady alert. We only got 34 minutes left in the show. I think we maybe need bird lady to check in here. Here we go. Someone's saying we need an update on the bird. What's going on here? Here's a response in the chat, but it's better if there's a response on the phone. It says, the bird is in the freezer. I'll defrost it soon. Okay. Someone's saying, no offense, but we've covered all the bases with this kid. Yeah, all right. I hear you. No offense taken. Someone's saying, this is so funny. I can feel this man's pain. Oh, it's really no big deal. Chat is saying, thank goodness you did that. You will call me, but you never did. I don't know what that means. Someone's saying that must be a Nebraska number. Well, really? Someone's saying Omaha, Nebraska in the house. Heck yeah. Someone's saying I'm going to find my cousin. Goodbye. I think they're in Missouri. And then this guy's saying, laughed my ass off. This dude, chocolate pudding. I'm crying laughing. Good stuff. Yeah, I thought that was pretty fun. Someone's saying he's going to split you open like a coconut. And then Omaha, Nebraska again in the house. Okay, we got a half an hour left here. This is the Drive-By Night Show if you're just tuning in. We're a drive-around call-in talk show. We do it for 3 hours every Thursday from 8 to 11. If you want to see old episodes, they're on YouTube at All the Rides. Go there and subscribe and watch one of them. If you prefer to listen to the show in the podcast form, search your favorite podcast provider for Drive-By Night Show, and it'll pop up. See, we did that little pitch, and now we got Pennsylvania on the line. Drive-By Night Show, how are you?
Hey, how are you, man?
Yeah, it's doing all right tonight. What's going on?
Not much. I'm very happy that I stumbled upon you because I was actually on your show maybe a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
And I couldn't remember the name of your account, and I was like, whoa,
okay.
Shit.
Well, now, did you follow me now? So you'll never have to.
I did.
All right, that's awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I think it's great too. I must have got pushed out quite a bit tonight because it's been kind of loose and wild, and a lot of new people have been calling in tonight. So I think my live has been around the block this evening, so to speak.
What's the usual viewership count?
All right. Well, I get some stats once the show is over, and it'll show me like all of its reach, everybody that popped in for a little bit, and then how long people stayed and whatever. And I average between about 2,500 and 6,000 once it's all said and done for the night.
Oh, you said it's 3 hours, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So over that 3 hour time span is when those numbers come in. But I don't think that's too bad. I think that's pretty impressive. You know, I'm good with it.
That's pretty good. Hey, you want to know something fun I did today?
Please.
So I am a crossword solver. I usually only really do an earnest attempt on Mondays because that's when they're easiest.
Okay.
And Thursday is when they're hardest, and then Saturday is when it's like double the clues. But I usually don't even attempt the Thursday ones because they're super hard. But today I found out that some editors over at the New York Times actually do a live stream on Twitch.
Oh, wow.
Where they invite someone over to try to solve the Thursday one. And I joined, and it was great. They had a lot of insights that I wasn't aware of. And it was crazy, man. Like, do you do the crossword sometimes?
Yeah, I like a good crossword.
You know, you ever see the ones where they have like circles on the squares?
Yes, I know. And then you can get some extra words out of that and whatnot.
Exactly, and that's what I usually try to do is like figure out what the words in the circle, what the letters formed from the circle. But today, you wouldn't believe what diabolical trick they pulled on us.
Okay, what can you share what it was?
Yes, so the circles were arranged in rings, essentially. So they were surrounding one or two squares each. And the theme of the crossword, you know how it's usually the longest or around the middle, that'll like reveal the theme of the puzzle.
Right.
Well, this one was a Shakespeare play, Much Ado About Nothing.
Okay.
Now, that interpreted, and you take the words into the synonyms, that essentially meant that the circles, the rings they formed around the squares, it meant that you had to leave nothing in the squares that they surround.
Yeah, that sounds like a trap right there. Like that's a riddle inside of a riddle, you know. You'll be banging your head against the wall. Did you figure it out, or did it have to be revealed to you?
It had to be revealed to me. So the two editors that host the show, they've already solved it beforehand, but the guest, he had to essentially solve around them, and then they sort of had to give him a little hint.
Okay, no, that's good. But yeah, that one, like, I think I would have banged my head against the wall a few times trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, but anyways, I mean, I've only been doing them daily for about less than a year now, and I actually, when I solved my first one, it was on my birthday.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I cut it out and I framed it.
I love it. Do like I haven't been in a daily habit of doing them for quite a few years though, but I know when I did, and when I do certain things like that, and I read a book every day, I can just feel my mind is a little bit sharper than it is when I go without it. Do you find something similar to that?
Yes, especially when I learn new definitions of words. That's my particular focus. Whenever I encounter a new one, I usually have a notebook that I write them down in.
Okay. Do you do like one of those? Because I get like a word of the day, you know, sent to my inbox every day, and it's kind of fun.
I actually publish a word of the day. I don't really do it anymore, but on my website I would have a word of the day section. Okay. But I found that by doing that, I removed the element that I liked, which was actually writing them down.
Sure, I get it.
Yeah, so I just went back to that because I also like pens. I like pens and writing. And
I do too. It's some sort of a connection with the paper, and it's just feeling it kind of move and flow on the paper. I enjoy it too. It just feels like I'm connecting to something, you know.
Yeah, it helps you remember.
It really does, because oftentimes it's like, oh, I need to write down a list for the grocery store, and by the time I've written it down, like, there's no way I'm going to forget it now.
Oh, you would love this, actually. So I have multiple mediums to write on, and whenever I do lists like that, like grocery lists, I have this neat little gadget. It's like it's a holder that essentially holds a roll of note paper, and it's elevated, and it has a little serrated edge on the bottom that you slide the paper under. That way you can just rip the little note paper that you just wrote on.
Oh.
And it's this like brown paperback material. It's nice and thick, and I like to write with a Sharpie pen.
Okay. That's your preferred utensil, instrument.
Yeah. For lists. When I have to write down notes, I have a ballpoint pen, and then when I write on my journal, I like to use a found pen.
Sure, I like it. I like it, and it's something that I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I like to type as well. It kind of just depends on my mood, But I found it easier if you just need to like curl up on a couch or find a spot anywhere rather than get out something clunky that I have to type with. I can always write no matter where I am with a pen and paper.
Oh yeah, I like typing too. I actually am into mechanical keyboards.
Yeah.
I actually just bought one. The one I have right now, I made the mistake of buying blue switches, which are loud and clicky.
Okay.
And what I was looking for was a smooth, silent one. So the whole opposite. So I just went ahead and bought those.
Oh, cool. And you've tried them out already then?
Yes, my friend has those, and he lent me his keyboard, and I tried them out, and it's much better.
See, you can't really hear anything. Just maybe your fingertips pattering maybe a little bit, or?
It's a slight, when you type normally, it does produce a sound, but if you're trying to be silent, you can absolutely make it so that it doesn't make a sound at all.
I see. Maybe you're more than likely going to type a little bit slower than to keep it silent.
Yes, but when you're typing at a regular speed, the sound it makes it's much better than the loud clickety clack that it makes now.
Yeah. No, that's great. But I mean, I grew up learning how to type on like a mechanical typewriter. Like an It was just like it's crazy. Like, I don't even think they have those things anymore.
Yeah, I got to use one as a gimmick because my sisters they had to pass me down when they were taking typing lessons at my school. They're 10 years older than me, so they still had one around, and I never actually got to use it for any assignments or anything.
Oh, sure. The really like the interesting thing with those is talk about being able to feel it as well, because you really get that sort of like thunderous feel. When the letter, like the metal, like flies up and punches it onto the paper, but then you get that satisfactory bell when the pages run out and then you need to reset.
The return carriage.
Yes, exactly. So I kind of do miss that aspect of it, but I'm sure that there's got to be some sort of a program online or an app that could replicate the sound of a typewriter on your laptop or something,
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it does. And speaking about actual typewriters, I watched a TikTok recently where a guy was showcasing his retro typewriter, and he noticed that there was no exclamation key on there. And he showed how you would have to just use I think it was a lowercase L to make it. And for some reason, he has a ton of videos about typewriters, but that one just went viral.
Oh, wow. That sounds really cool.
Yeah, he's also on the pen and writing niche. I watch his videos, and we comment on each other's videos about the pens that we use and the inks and whatnot.
You do make some videos about pens.
I just started, yes. Okay. Although I'm not sure if I want that to become my lane necessarily.
I understand. I totally understand.
But who knows?
Yeah,
I mean,
who knows?
maybe.
Absolutely. You gotta, it's something to do in the meantime, at least,
Yeah.
Right on. Well,
I actually just did my first funny Tick-Tock today, and my friends really liked it. I think better than the pen one. So we'll see what takes off.
You know, and it's those things you don't know sometimes until they do take off, and then you're like, well, why didn't I think of this earlier, or why is this taking off now and not then? It's always changing and complicated to figure it all out.
Yeah, that's the algorithm.
It is, believe me. It's confused me and surprised me quite a few times.
Yep. Well, anyways, it's pretty late in here, so I'm going to be heading to bed soon, but it was great talking to you, man.
You as well. I really enjoyed the conversation, and have a good evening.
Thank you, you too.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, see you.
Okay. We're talking about pens and crosswords and typewriters and oh my. The chat is saying nothing. Okay, chat. No worries. It's 10:40 p.m. Central Time in the middle of nowhere. This is the Drive-By Night Show. We got about 20 minutes left in the show. So if you've got something you want to talk about, now's the time to do it. The phone line is open. 402-853-8436. It's been, I think, overall a good evening. It started off really out of control and bonkers and just, not really that cool either. But, hopefully somebody got a kick out of it. But then the show seems to kind of settle down a little bit. And, there's been some really nice people that have called this evening, and I appreciate all of it. I really do. So yeah, thanks for hanging out and spending some time with me this evening. But the best way, if you want to participate in the show, support the show, call it, and that's just what works the best. Check out old shows on YouTube at All the Rides. Check this out in podcast form under Drive-By Night Show. And, life is good. Life is fine. I'm going to drive around because this is the Drive-By Night Show after all. And it seems like second I start driving around, somebody will call in. So I'm waiting for you. Someone's saying new here. What's the number for? What show? This is the Drive-By Night Show. We are drive around call-in talk show. 3 hours. We do this every Thursday. There's about 18 minutes left in this particular show. And we just have conversations about whatever. The only rule that I have is just be cool. Other than that, we can talk about whatever you want. I don't really mind. I don't care. So somebody's got to call in, though. We're at that point. 18 minutes. Somebody's got to call. And maybe that's you right there that's new here. Give it a shot. What do you got to lose? What's the worst thing that's going to happen? And there you go. So, driving around, waiting for a phone call. I'm begging for a phone call at this point. Somebody's got to do it. Otherwise, you're just going to have to listen to me talk again here for... There we go. There we go. We got New York on the line. Drive-By Night Show, how are you?
How are you? I'm doing great.
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for calling tonight.
Absolutely. I'm glad to be talking to you.
Yeah, me as well. What's on your mind tonight?
Nothing much. I was just, it's a beautiful night outside. Just enjoying myself, relaxing, just thinking about, life as a whole, just our existence and whatnot,
I do know. I'm kind of tailored to that sort of thinking. It's the way that my brain absorbs and works through things, I think. And when I have a day such as the one that you're describing right here, I like to phrase it as I am contemplating my existence today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. It's a nice way to put it.
And I do it all the time. It's not something that I just casually do once a year or once a month. Like, I am constantly contemplating my existence. And I figured out a lot of things personally, things that pertain to myself. But as far as the big picture of the universe and life itself and how all of this happened, I still don't have a clue about any of it.
Yeah, I'm like, I constantly would sometimes be drowned up in a in a sea of, why are we here? Like, how are we here? Like, there's so many different things, so many theories, then you can get into religion and all that. And I was thinking, well, why is there so many arguments? Why am I so hung up on the fact of how am I here? Or why am I here? I'm here now, so might as well make the most of it. And I kind of came to that conclusion. I was like, you know what, it doesn't matter, like, all the steps leading up to this, because that doesn't do me any good. It's cool to think about, but it's not going to help me right here and now. So then whenever I think of those thoughts and I get drowned in that, I kind of try to pull myself back up and be like, you know what, I'm going to make this moment most productive and best for me that it can be. And it's kind of like a motivation of some sort too.
Yeah. I think you've come to that conclusion over a certain amount of time. Clearly, just like I said, this isn't your first day that you've thought about this type of stuff. And, our brain is capable of having those thoughts, but then it's also capable of tripping us up and then making us feel like irrational of having these thoughts. So it's like, well, why, brain, would you take me towards that direction and then try and talk me out of going into that direction? And it does. It can get very confusing then at that time. And you're right, like, it's maddening. And basically all we can do is just say, screw it. I'm here right now. Why don't I just, like, appreciate this then?
Exactly. And, like, what I've come to realize, of course, over time of thinking about this and kind of going on my journey through life, I kind of understood and felt that, you know what, my mind, my thoughts, my emotions, my body, these senses are not part of me. They're not part of who I really am. These are just things that I can see, and I'm observing that I can feel, but they're not who I really am. When I think of that, I'm like, who am I, and what am I going to do to this day? What am I going to write on this day that I accomplished, that makes me feel truly content and satisfied? And that's what, like, it was crazy. Like, for example, I'm 16 now, but when I was 13, 14, I would be constantly contemplating my purpose. Why am I here? I want to do things, but I don't know what's the next step. And then I realized that, well, not at that point, but over time, I'm like, you know what? These thoughts are not part of me. Why am I worrying about the past or worrying about the future when they don't really exist? The only thing that we as human beings truly have is this moment right here and now. So if I'm going to waste this moment, the only thing that I have worrying about things that don't even exist, what am I even doing? Why am I living,
Yeah, you have some very, very heavy thoughts for a 16-year-old. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. This is impressive. It's amazing. I applaud you. I must warn you though, sometimes having big thoughts like this and searching for these answers or questioning, trying to figure it out, it leads to a life where you learn and absorb things that the mass population does not. And it can, like, begin to, like, alienate you. And, you start to realize that it's like, I'm really not like everybody else around me, And it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, this is who you are.
Right. No, and I completely agree with you. And I've already experienced that in the sense that my entire life, since I was very young, always noticed myself being an observer, always, been a part of the moment, but also taking a step back a lot, observing the patterns of people's emotional behavior, conversation, how they react. Now, it fascinates me to see, how alike we all are, but we constantly like to think that we're different. And a lot of times I would have these thoughts about the world and, how we're all kind of like just going through things with no real drive and purpose, but just for the sake of doing things. And I would present these thoughts to people, and then they would think I'm stupid. Oh, he's too young. He doesn't know anything. And that made me feel terrible. Yeah. But then I realized that everything, I could know all the facts in the world. I could be Stephen Hawking, but if the world is not ready to hear what I have to say, then if people are not open to receive, then if the door is closed, nothing's going to get in. So kind of what I've been doing the past few years is, instead of trying to push information through a door that's closed, slowly try to open it, and people will naturally say, oh, what information do you have to provide? And that's where you can take it in. People will come to ask for information when you are not trying to force it through them. That's what I found.
You're blowing my mind. This is almost the story of my life in a lot of ways that you just kind of went over, in the sense that when I was younger, I had a lot of big ideas, stuff going on in my head, and I would really get aggressive and push it onto people in the way that I would be like, you have to listen to me. And it wasn't like I was like, you know, shaking them or anything. I was so passionate about it. I was so sure of what I knew. And if I could only express to these people around me what I knew in my head, that they would be enlightened and they would be grateful for it and would make that change their lives. And but eventually, though, I was going about it the wrong way, and I was pushing people further away rather than them like getting anything from these interactions, you know. So you almost like got things more figured out now. This stuff took me like 20 years to figure out, man. So I think you're doing all right.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, the big thing for me was that I was constantly trying to give my perspective, and then I realized life is not about giving perspective. Life is not about knowing. It's about the feeling of not knowing.
And life's not about you either. You know, no. as much as we want to think that it is, it's really not.
Yeah, and it's not about me. It's not about you. It's not about this person, but it's about us.
Yeah.
It's about how can we grow together, not how can we get above from one another, how can we separate ourselves, and how can we bring each other up. And it took me so long to realize that. And I was constantly trying to give perspective. Life is about telling people. Then I realized life is about listening to people and having people allow them to ask. Because the people that are going to need what you have to say the most are the people that are going to be the ones that come to you. And it took me so long to realize that. I was constantly searching for purpose, searching for answers. But then I realized life is a downward stream. Why am I trying to paddle to the side, paddle upward? I'm going to let it carry me down, and opportunities will come my way as long as I'm open to it. Don't have preconceived notions, and I did that. And then opportunities came, and then things started booming. I started seeing things left and right, and I realized the power of just focusing on who I am, where I am, and what I am in this very moment. And it just blew my mind. It's so beautiful. I realized life is nothing but this moment right here.
Okay. No, you're 100% right. And we do get too hung up on the past and things that we did, and we've got nagging memories of guilt and being ashamed and things that we can't just like get rid of and move on, you know, or we're just too concerned about the future. Well, what am I going to be doing in 4 years, 5 years, 10 years? What's my life going to be like? And you're right. We barely spend any time at all, really, during the day, focusing on the right here and the now. And if we do that, you and I and everybody else, you know, imagine the difference of a world that we would have.
Not just that, but I think that the notion is that we need to change the world by telling people how to change the world, or telling people what to do, or what's wrong with the world, how the world needs to be changed. And in a sense, possibly right, but the best thing that we can do for humanity, for this world, to uplift each other, is simply by being ourselves in this very moment, staying true to ourselves, having complete integrity, the definition being unity of thought, word, and action or deed. If we do that, then naturally the people around us will be inspired to change. People are inspired by words. Actions speak 1,000 words. When they see someone doing something rather than them being told what to do, they're much more likely to be like, yeah, you know, I want to do that. Because it's like right there and then you're visualizing what it feels like, the gratification.
Yeah.
And that's what I learned. I'm going to stop telling people what to do, but I'm going to start telling people my experience, sharing my experience, showing them. And naturally, the people around me change. Their lives change. And it was amazing.
You're so right. You're 100% right. And like I was saying earlier, when I was trying to tell people what they should do and what they should be thinking, and they're not thinking big enough in this, I was just pushing people away, you know, at that time. It was very selfish of me to do those certain things. And you're right. It's just about listening, because it's just like it validates a person when somebody does listen to them, no matter what they have to say, you know. And that's one of the best things that we can do for each other, is just to listen, you know. And that's why I like about having this talk show, and that's what I like about you calling in, and I'm listening to you, and I'm hearing you, and you're making a lot of sense to me. And have you ever thought about being a motivational speaker?
Yeah, so I mean, part of what I do in my life right now, of course, I'm in high school right now.
You're cracking me up. You just drop out tomorrow. You don't need high school. You're not going to learn anything.
I'm aware.
There.
No. Trust me. I've had those thoughts. I've talked to it. I'm most likely not going to be. At least college does not seem like the path for me.
You don't need it. You don't need it. They're gonna want you to learn a bunch of stuff that's just pointless for who you are. You are who I am. Yeah, you're not that person. There's people that the structure of college, it works very well for them. It will not work for you.
The education is necessary. The education system, as it is here now, is not good.
No.
But what I've realized, so in going back to the motivational speaker, what I do kind of every night, it was the opportunity that came to me, was I lead meditation sessions with people literally 24/7, and I also have like my phone number and my contact info is a 24/7 hotline for people going through tough times in their life. So they call and we talk if they need a friend or anything. Sometimes people just text if they have questions and things like that. I also post uplifting messages on my social medias and stuff, hold Zoom pod. I'm already furthering on my journey on that path, but really just continuing to look for opportunities to be myself, to help and inspire those around me to expand. It's become global now. People all over the world will call in. Yeah. It's been really, really, really beautiful. The thing is, I never intended that to be my life.
It's okay.
It was kind of.
It's okay. You're gonna find life. It will do that to you all the time.
Absolutely. And that's the beauty.
It is the beauty, and it's just like listening as well to other people. You need to listen to life as well, and life will start to things will just happen around you, and you need to be aware of that and be like, oh, is this what I'm gonna go do now? But by being closed-minded and being like, I'm on this track, this is what I'm doing, this is my goal, you're fooling yourself, because you just need to be aware and listen.
Absolutely. I think that's the beauty of life. Just going with it. And I always knew I wanted to help people. I always knew that I wanted to. That was my goal in life, to help people. But that was the way I was raised by my parents. But I didn't know what, and I was searching when I was 11, 12, 13. I was like, oh, no, I want to help people. I want to do this. I want to do that. I don't know what. I would be thinking in hours and thought, drowning. But then the moment that I let go, I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to just trust that the journey of life will take me, the stream of life will take me down, and an opportunity will come myself. I'm opening my mind and my heart. Whatever will come, I'm ready for it. And I did. And the day that I did, the opportunity came. Yeah. That's crazy. Opportunities are always there.
They are. And letting go is one of the best things that any advice I could give somebody. When I was younger, I used to hold on to things so tightly. I wanted certain things so bad in my life. I had to have these things, do these things. And as I got older and I let everything go, my life became enjoyable to live. I wasn't enjoying my life. I was just consumed and obsessed with these certain things, but no pleasure came from any of it, until I let it go. And now
you weren't living, you were just existing.
And now I can just breathe. And I can smile, and I can enjoy things, and it's such a load, a weight's just been lifted off of me, and so I encourage everybody, just let it go, let everything go. It's just some of the best advice there is.
Mm-hmm. And so let me ask you something. You don't have to answer if you don't feel comfortable doing it.
All right.
But are you religious?
I mean, I grew up in a very religious background, and I was with it for a good portion of my life, but it's something that I've let go over the years as well. It doesn't mean that I don't have some sense of spirituality and whatnot, but as far as any organized religion, I don't have that in my life anymore.
Yeah, and so the reason I ask is there is a quote. It's good to be born into a religion, but it's not good to die in one. I think about that.
Yeah, It's an amazing quote.
It's great.
Yeah.
It is.
It's
and I think that it is profound, but also it's not a quote criticizing those that are in religion. And I think that a big problem with today's society, this goes with religion, but everything else, but one of the big problems is that everyone who is part of a religion wants to one up and say that this is the truth, this is the way, this is better, and this is why, rather than focusing on the kind of essence of it in generality. And for example, I read, I've been studying religion for the past year or so. I read every major religious text every night to kind of just study, diverse myself with it. And it's crazy how similar and how unified all these texts are from all these religions in the world. Yet what confounds me is that they all preach to be so different, so unique, that, oh no, this is not a religion, this is a way of life. And this is not criticizing them, but it's helping to realize the unity that all these religions share. Sure, they may tell their stories in different ways, but it's all encompassed around the very message of love. But if you are, and so that's kind of what I'm saying is that that doesn't go for just religion, but it goes for everything in life. We realize we always think that we are better than one another, or we have something different, more unique to offer. And we don't realize how unified we really are, how connected we are in so many different manners. And only when we take a step back and open our mind and heart, not thinking that we know everything. True wisdom is that I know nothing. That's when we understand. Yeah. That's when I understood.
Yeah, it's humility.
Exactly.
You know?
I think humility. Yeah, perfectly said. It's I know nothing.
You don't know anything. I don't know anything yet. I might say you know a little bit more than the average 16-year-old, and that's, believe me, that's no offense to you or anyone else. It's just this is some great stuff. This is some heavy stuff, you know, and I've found people are hesitant to have conversations like this. I think it scares them a little bit, takes them out of their comfort zone, and it's like people don't want to have big thoughts, and it's okay. It really is okay. But if we are going to evolve as a species, as a race, and become something better than what we are now, we have to have big thoughts at some point.
And the thing is that always people ask, how do you know so much? I get these things all the time, but I'm like, you do realize that the only reason I know this is because I took a step back. All this knowledge that I have, everything that I have is within all of us, but we just have to not look outwards for the answers, but look inside and open our mind and our heart and be like, I am ready to receive whatever I am meant to. And it's like, and you said people are uncomfortable doing so. It's not deep, it's life. Life is about, there's two sayings that really encompass life: seek discomfort and expect the unexpected. And those are just so beautiful, you know?
They are. I love that philosophy as well, you know. One of my favorite ones as well, if we're going to go down that road, is the road of excess leads to the palace of wisdom, you know. I know, one of those old things, something to chew on and think about. Like, well, what does that really mean? Yet it's like it means so much, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a beautiful way to look at it. And people can literally talk for their whole lives about things like this. Why? Because this is what life is. It's life. It's not deep. It's not uncomfortable. It's life. People always say that, oh, this is a really deep topic. Early in the morning, too late at night to talk about it. This is life. This is life. This is life. 2 plus 2 is not life. Like, George Washington is our first president, is not life.
No.
Like, this is life. This is life. Who am I? Who am I? That's life. Why am I here? That's life. What am I doing right now? That's life. What am I feeling? That's life. You know?
I love it. Thank you so much. I'm about at the end of my show. Will you call again sometime?
I will definitely. I'll give you a follow on TikTok.
Yeah,
just so I can make sure. What is your TikTok, if you don't mind me asking?
It's All the Rides.
All the Rides.
And I do this phone-in show every Thursday. Well, you're East Coast, so I do it from 9 to 12 every Thursday. And I'm just here, just talking, you know, and like, And I want to have many conversations about many different things with many people. But I particularly enjoyed this conversation a lot tonight. I think you have a lot to say, and I enjoyed listening to you, and I think others did as well. The chat's been very appreciative of some of your words, so I know you already made an impact just by talking a little bit tonight. So
I'm glad to hear. I really appreciate the opportunity. I just left a comment on your live.
Awesome, good, and I can follow you back then. But yeah, come back sometime. This was good, and we can expand on all of this and see where it ends up. Because we just don't know. But we will never know unless we talk about it a little bit. And
yeah, we'll do. Thank you for being here. I just want to leave one thought before I hang up. There's something a thought that I came up with, but it really resonated with me when I was in reflection. It only takes one candle to light up a dark room. It only takes one star to light up the dark night sky. And just in that fashion, it only takes one heart full of love and light to light up this dark world. There's something to leave you by. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your night, and I look forward to hopefully talking to you again.
Yeah, absolutely. We will do it again soon, and I can't wait. Thank you for everything that you offered this evening.
Thank you as well. Good night.
Good night. There you go. So, like the most incredible 16-year-old you've ever heard in your life. Like, this kid's amazing. So I'm about a lot of things on this show. I really am, and I don't hate prank callers. I don't hate people goofing off. There's nothing. I just hate people that just with malicious intent that want to call in and bring things down because there's something that they don't like about their life. So to end on a real positive note with that phone call, really, I can go inside now and lay my head down and feel good about the evening. So I can't thank that last caller enough for this fascinating stuff, and I really enjoy listening to it. I'm going to look at the chat real quick, and then I'm out of here. So thank you, everyone, for coming in. They're saying, I contemplate my existence every day, but not in a positive light usually. I hear you. I hear you. Someone says, very smart 16-year-old. Yes, very smart. Someone's saying, hang up on this dude. No way. No way, he was too good. Someone says, baby, your life has just begun. It's true. 16, you shouldn't have any worries. I don't think he does have any worries. He seemed pretty at peace to me. I think like he's already thought about it already. Somebody says, it's just how it is. I went through worse. Okay. I was a mother at 16. Trust me, I understand the struggle with mental health. Most 16-year-olds have no clue who Stephen Hawking is. Wow, yeah, you're absolutely right there. I had a really bad day last week, and I had an almost out-of-body experience and watched myself do it. Call me in and tell me about that next week. That sounds fascinating. He's very in tune with life and feelings and insight, growing and learning and bringing everyone up. Yeah, I don't believe I was like that at 16. I don't think any of us were. This guy's he's league of his own. Don't tell people, show them. I agree. Someone says, I so want in on this convo. I agree. Be awesome, be yourself because you're beautiful, and be the change. He already has the real life thoughts. We get older and we're like, oh, that doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh man, I want to watch more, but I have to go to bed. Hi, I'm the person calling right now. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity. I just followed you back. Hope to speak with you again soon. And I hope to speak with all of you again soon and see you next Thursday right back here at the same time. Have a great evening.